610 WIOD. Neil Rogers. While you're goofing off at work.
Meaning what?
610 WIOD.
Larry Justice.
We are from Heaven's Gate. To join us, you must wear black. Cut off your nuts and drink vodka with applesauce and some phenobarbital.
I like that.
We'll pick up your soul on our way through your galaxy. So have your shit packed and be dead when Hail Bob is closest to Earth. Thank you.
Cyber geeks in all black clothes and waiting for our UFO. Where's my UFO? Oh! Here on Earth we're out of place 'cause we belong in outer space. Deep in outer space.
Roar!
Something we call Heaven's Gate. I got to go, I can't be late. Laying down in my cot wearing Nikes. This is not the existence I wanted. Someone's gonna find us. Bags packed to pocket change. Our containers decompose. I sure could use some phenobarbital. So don't get me some phenobarbital. With vodka and some applesauce. Shot of Soli and some applesauce. Now where's Hail Bob? When we joined, our nuts got chopped and we waited for Hail Bob. Wait for Hail Bob.
Just lick 'em.
See, and though they had explained how we'd meet up with our space plane. Right on a space plane. Just ran into Kurt Cobain.
Hello out there. We're on the air. It's hockey night tonight.
So they got, 6:33 to go to tie this up. Get this series back where you have a chance to win it.
Face-off comes to Foot. Oh, Arnott had a stick on it briefly. Can't tie up his man. Lemieux trying to go in. Stopped. Richardson lost it for a second. Smith fell. But he got back up to shoot it in. Wall playing it behind the net for Ducerol. Lifting one away. Smith trying to get in there. Here's Mironov. Shot. Deflected. Score! They've tied it. Footburger! 4:08 left in regulation time. Oilers trying to fight their way back into the series, down 2-0. Losing 4-1 and 5-1 in Denver. Here's Smith. Can't make a play. They keep it in though. Right to the hard pass through the skates of Kelly Bookberger. It's centered. They score! Smith scores for Edmonton. Wow!
Right. Hey, how about that thing last night, huh? How about it? How about that game? How about those Oilers, man? If you would have told me before the NHL playoffs started that Edmonton would be playing the most exciting games of all that you must not miss. Of course, if you didn't have a big dish last night, I guess you didn't see it. Too bad, you lose. Boy, this thing sounds, you hear that? Oh, because somebody has messed with this thing. And they've yanked it around. All our equipment, by the way, is falling apart in here. I just mentioned that in passing, okay? You can't record on our mini-disc players, which is why you just heard that thing from the cassette, which shouldn't have been on the air. But, hey, we got to play it off the cassettes, like in the old days, like 100 years ago, because the mini-discs don't work in here, it don't work in production, and the microphones are all screwed up and like that. But, hey, we don't care, because we're having a good time. How about those Oilers? Sure as hell beat watching a Heat game last night. Sure hope none of you wasted your time watching that. That must have been really depressing. Who is that? Oh, here she is. Hello.
Hello there.
Yes, ma'am.
And you probably didn't even watch Knots Landing.
You're wrong about that. I saw about 40 minutes out of the 2 hours. That's not bad.
Not too bad.
It is, especially when you consider the commercial breaks on there last about 7 minutes each. So
wasn't that terrible?
how much could I have missed? I kept flipping over there in the 10 o'clock hour just to watch a couple of minutes during breaks in the hockey game.
Right.
And every time I went over there, they were still in the same break. So finally, between second and third period, I saw 20 minutes worth,
Well,
and then I saw the last 15. Huh?
Did you see Pat's big 2 shots?
His big what?
2 shots.
2 shots?
Yeah.
Squirt.
I didn't see either one of them.
You didn't?
No, didn't see that.
He looked okay.
You know something? I hate to break the news. Well, maybe this is just my opinion. You saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
But how can you bring back a show for two episodes?
I know,
mean,
it's weird.
What's the point?
And they, picked it up right where it left
Yeah, and
off.
that show could be on every week right now, and the people basically, except for Michelle Lee, who looks really bad. But other than that, everybody looks the same.
They do. Doesn't Donna Mills look great? That camera
through that linoleum, man, she looks fantastic. She looks 10 years younger than she did before.
She does. They showed those flashback pictures in the very beginning, and she looks just as good now as she ever did.
In fact, maybe Kevin Dobson there at the end, maybe the real reason he packed up his goodies and bailed out is he just saw her in the light for a couple of minutes and said, oh, my God, is she turning into an old bag, that
That's
Michelle
right.
Lee, that Karen? Oh, my God, get me out of this cul-de-sac.
I was thinking to myself, what else does CBS have on? They might as well bring it back.
Yeah,
for a
bring it
series
back.
again.
My God, that's a show. It was one of the best shows, as you know,
That's
that was
right.
ever on. And they could pick it up, right, like you said, and have it on every week, and they wouldn't miss a beat.
That's right.
What the hell's wrong with that show? There's not a damn thing wrong with it. It's
Nope.
great.
It is, and they have plots still going. And
Says so, and I'll tell you who else looks really, really bad. What's the kid's name from Beverly Hills 905?
I told you he looks really bad.
Wow. He looked good for about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
I remember
a couple shots that they caught him in the right light.
No, I don't mean last night. I mean in his life.
He looked pretty bad in most of them.
In his life, he looked good for about 30 seconds. If you saw him just at the right time on the right day, he looked really cute,
That's right. That's
But other than that, he's got a wicked case of the falling. He's got the Davy Johnson syndrome. His whole puss is falling apart.
Yes, he
and
is.
his face don't look too good either.
I was impressed that they had so many people back. They had a lot of people
They
back.
did. So Pat, how'd Pat look?
Pat looked okay.
Looked the same?
Yeah, he looked the same. He really did. You think about he hasn't been on that show in a long time.
Same pretty boy. Yeah, I'm surprised he came back because they screwed him over.
Yeah, they did.
And what's the story with I don't know who she is anymore. The young girl that's got the little kid.
Oh, that's Gary's kid.
The little kid is Gary's kid?
Yeah, because I guess at the very end he was having. I remember he kind of had a.
The
thing
little
for her.
kid, her kid is Gary's kid?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's old enough to be your great-grandfather.
Yes, he is.
More power to you, Gary. I thought he was only monkeying around with the horses on the ranch.
Yeah, well, she was there with those horses.
Of course, if you were married to Val Voline, you'd be monkeying around with the horses on the ranch, too, I guess.
True, and
She's a real... Huh? She looked okay.
Yeah, she looked okay.
She looked the same, Joan. Yesterday, Geraldo, of all things, had he had Kevin Dobson, Michelle Lee, Michelle Phillips, and what's the one that plays Val Voline? Joan Van Ark.
Right.
Joan Van Ark. Very good, Neil. And Donna Mills. He had them all on.
Did he really?
See, they are really hyping this thing like crazy.
Wow.
So maybe they are going to bring it back.
I hope they do.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, it'll
Then
be
you and I'd have
wonderful.
something to talk about.
That's right, every week, once again.
Yeah, wouldn't that be sweet?
Yes, it would.
Because I've had these feelings, that I'm abandoned by just about all. So.
Oh, not by me. I just...
Yeah. You can, you can try to make me feel good. You're not fooling me.
Oh.
We are having lunch from Wayne Arnold today, by the way.
Are you really?
George, you don't know that yet, but I just decided.
So you just
Yeah,
like
because I've been
what
commissioned to take a very big listener survey today.
Oh, really?
I have a very heavy cross to bear today.
Uh-oh.
I think it's got Paxton's name on the top of it, but I've been commissioned to take a listener survey on a lot of the new stuff we got on here and find out just if they're on the right track or not.
Oh, don't ask me.
Yeah. Oh, really? Do you want to be the first one?
No.
Okay. I know, you're too sweet. You're too nice.
Oh.
That's what they always said. You're too nice. So I guess Friday night, I got another dilemma now.
Oh, boy.
Because first of all, I got Italian class, and of course I can always tape it, but I can't tape off my big dish and have the hockey game on too. It's one or the other.
You want me
you
to
know
tape
about
it?
that.
Well,
huh?
you want me to tape it?
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay.
That would be great.
I could do that.
And you could leave it at my front door.
I sure could.
Without knocking on the door. Well, you know me, I take naps at very odd hours.
That's right. I wouldn't want to wait.
But that would be very sweet, because I got this Edmonton, Colorado series might actually turn into something.
Sure. Well, I'll do that, and I'll drop it off over the weekend so we can talk Monday.
Great.
Okay.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's the Knots Landing lady back because we had Knots Landing back on CBS last night. One of the great shows in the history of TV, if I do say so myself. With or without Pat Peterson. How do you like that? So I saw a little bit of that last night. But the Edmonton, Colorado game, how about that? The Oilers, when everybody counted them out, and it's pretty unlikely they're going to, make a comeback in this series, but pretty nice for them to win a game as opposed to the Sabres. Oh, man. That's the game that ESPN, the douche, decided. You got the douche all right. You got the vinegar without whatever goes with it. On that awful, man, oh man, talk about coma-inducing. I watched the first period of that because that was before the other game started. And then periodically during breaks in action, I would turn over and see if Buffalo was making any kind of a ripple, any kind of a rumble, anything whatsoever. I mean nothing. And then you read the article in the paper this morning. Well, Garth Snow had a big game for the Flyers, made 15 saves. 15 saves, woo! 16 shots they had in the whole game. That's like the old Roger Nielsen Panther days in the years gone by. Pretty weak. Pretty weak, if you ask me, those Sabres. Why is it that the Sabres, even in years when they play real good during the regular season like this year, in the playoffs, they are an incredible choke team? An incredible choke team. They just barely squeaked by Ottawa in the first round, and now it looks like down and out. 4 straight. Oh, boy, what are we going to do about them? But Edmonton, like I said, a real shocker, man. They played a hell of a game. They've been playing great in the series. They're young, they're hung, they're unsung heroes. They, don't have a lot of big names. Jason Arnott, Curtis Joseph in the nets. But other than that, it's a lot of journeymen out there, a lot of young, promising stars for the future, including Doug Waite. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We'll get Brian Murray upset. Don't get back on that jag again. So anyway, we got another video to give away today. You don't want this, do you? Your little girl wouldn't watch this crap, would she?
Is that what I think it is?
Space Jam.
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Space Jam with Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. What a quinella that is, man. ¿Quién es más macho and who has more money, Bugs Bunny or Michael Jordan? Pretty close, I would think. Bugs is loaded. I wasn't talking about John Hamm. Not that kind of loaded. So at any rate, we got that for somebody that's got a punky little kid out there that would like this, and it's still in the plastic wrap and still got that very valuable, I'm sure, Michael Jackson Space Jam coin inside, which I guess I could have sneaked out of there because I know it's going to be real valuable. Not someday. It's going to be worth a ton of cash. 622 WIOD and Dade. Let's hear about those Heaven's Gate people. Come on. What did I do with that little clipping? I had my homework done for today, or should we just jump right into the survey? Been commissioned to do a mighty important survey here today. In fact, the future of this radio station, what's left of it, may hinge on this survey today. It just might. 622 WIOD and Dade. Nobody wants Space Jam, huh? 767-9463 in Broward. 1-888-474 WIOD on the out-of-town lines. Nobody's got the big dish. Nobody went to Rosie Paymont's last night, so nobody saw the Edmonton, Colorado game, which was a hell of a game. How'd you like that Patrick Frog, by the way? There was a play in that game, Patrick Waugh, the first Edmonton goal, which I'm not complaining because I'm rooting for Edmonton. But the first Edmonton goal was exactly like the Mellenby incident with the Rangers and the Panthers, where Ryan Smith knocked the defender, the Colorado defender, right into Patrick Waugh, shoved him out of position, and on the play, Edmonton scored a goal, which should not have been allowed, by the way. And even though the hockey news says, well, the Mellenby thing was one of the worst calls in the history of hockey, I still don't agree, and even if I did, we still blew that game. But, hey, that'll make you feel better if you want to cry about it. But that first Edmonton goal last night, it was exactly the same kind of a play where he shoves the defenseman right into Patrick Waugh, and I said, all right, let's do it again. Shouldn't have been allowed, but that's okay because they're so inconsistent anyway. Let's go upstairs again. Let's review everything. Let's make the game last 5 hours. Fox people like that. 10:15 at WIOD. We got a big survey coming up today, man. It's going to make hair grow on places you can't even believe. It's going to make mounds of hair grow. Exactly. He won't even wait today. He's so worked up. Like I was going to say.
Rectum.
Oh, can't do it. 10:15 at WIOD. If you're tired, and by the way, we got some great news, George and I, yesterday. I can't tell you what it is, and I'm sure not telling these people what it is, but we got some really good news yesterday. Wow, I'm on if I sound like really enthused, got some great news. Are you tired of staring and looking and peeking at those annoying dings and dents on your car? You think there's nothing you can do about them without spending a ton of money or doing permanent damage to your paint job? The answer is the one and only Dent Wizard. The Dent Wizard guarantees to get rid of the dings and dents on your car, and they do it without messing with the paint job on your vehicle. The Dent Wizard has a revolutionary process of paintless ding and dent removal. It'll cost you less and takes only about an hour. Rental car agencies and leasing companies even use the Dent Wizard all the time to keep their cars looking brand new, and why not do the same yourself? And now they even offer minor scratch and paint repair. The Dent Wizard provides service all through South Florida, from Miami and Fort Lauderdale to their newest location in West Palm, and their easy-to-find outlet just off I-95 in Dania between Griffin and Sterling Roads. Call them at 1-800-705-DENT for the location nearest by you. 1-800-705-DENT.
610 WIOD. She'll never see the light of day.
What happens in your bedroom is your own private business, but if you're going to start looking at movies, then you're sick. I mean, just bottom line, you're a sicko.
I, you know, like I said, I don't like it, but I don't...
I'm a born-again Christian, and I don't want to force my religion upon you.
Yeah,
but see... that's the way I see it.
See, I tend to trust people who watch pornography before I trust born-again Christians.
Karen Kay, weeknights, 610 WIOD. 610 WIOD. The countdown continues.
Countdown.
Oh!
5, 4, 3, 2.
610 WIOD.
Increíble.
Hear the screams of the fans in the bleachers rise. It's the time of the year when the spit flies. You watch those big guys swing in your monogrammed hats, and you're already loaded from a six-pack. Oh, your baseball, your spaceball, your spaceball's back. But fans are never sober, as a matter of fact.
Oh!
Lay your head, hit the ball, I play better than you, and players hold up that finger that says go
I have no life.
1019 at WIOD. George is insisting that all these callers we have on there are just calling to schnorr for that free, silly Space Jam video. I don't believe that for a second. So anyway, as soon as we take care of that, we'll get into this survey. Now, this is very important stuff, no fooling matter. And you and I are going to lose out. In fact, those of us in the building who almost unanimously, except for Rick Riley, think that this new news guy we got in the afternoon, William Robert Milhouse Nixon III, that this guy is kind of...
Is that award-winning broadcast
Yes, award-winning journalist, right.
Broadcast
we're in the minority, because remember we took the thing weeks ago, and it was like 50-50. And now he's just, he's more popular than Jesus, Moses, Mohammed, and Michael Jackson put together. How do you like that?
I insist those were just a bunch of Ojana.
No way, you're wrong. The audience, these needleheads, man, they love him. But as far as the other categories, that remains to be seen. But I think we're going to come out on the short end of the stick on that one. Too bad we don't have John M. on this survey, but he hasn't been here long enough to really hate. Here's Sunrise. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
Hey, I don't know if you heard about Howard going off on you today.
Howard
Stern?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he spent about 20 minutes pretty much ragging on you.
About what?
He said you're a ripoff. I guess this Melrose guy called you the other day?
Yeah.
He called him this morning. And they ended up saying...
let me say this to you, okay?
Okay.
The thing that I found, first of all, when that guy called, it was so obviously a set-up deal to begin with when I started finding out what he does and who he is. Yeah. But the thing that I find pathetic is that here's a guy who just finished with a major motion picture, which granted was only big for 1 week and then faded, but nevertheless
lost money, by the way.
It lost a lot of money, but had millions of dollars worth of publicity. They ran spots in the Super Bowl for that movie to promote it. He's had more promotion than God. He had a gigantic spike in the ratings in this market and every other one because of all that promotion, and he feels compelled to talk about me, which, let me ask you, how many of his listeners in all those markets he's on all across the country, how many of them even know who the hell I am?
Great question.
Yeah.
But, then he goes on that he goes, oh, it's that fag in Florida that uses his celebrity to get little boys in bed with him. And
oh, really?
It's really bad.
That sounds actionable to me. You're laughing, but I'm serious.
Yeah. It was real sad and real disappointing.
Yeah.
But
well, that's Howard. Howard's got a big... Don't you understand? I think it has to do with all the stories about that contract and all the alleged numbers in there, how much I'm making. There are some people who are so petty and so jealous. If they're making $100 million a year, they're jealous of anybody else who's making $10,000 a year. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so Howard, that's always been Howard's shtick. He'll never tell you anything good about anybody else on the air anywhere, whether it's Imus or anyone. He's the only person who needs to be on the air. And that's the one thing in Howard's... the one big chink in his armor that's always bothered me is that his ego is bigger than his nose.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you one other thing, not to change the subject too much. But a while back, you played a tape about Ron and Ron, the original Rons, talking together.
Yeah.
And it was basically they're going away or saying goodbye to each other.
Yeah.
Do you still have that, or could you play it again?
Well, if we got time. It's pretty ponderous now, but I got it.
All right.
I'll work on it.
All right.
Thanks for the good news.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, my God. Talk about desperate. It must be really boring. I know the last couple of days we haven't set the world on fire, but to be talking about me to millions, potentially, of people who haven't got any idea who I am, that's really productive, pal. Thanks for the publicity, by the way, Howie. We have an open line at Dade, 622-1 in Broward, 767. Here's Davey. Hello. Davey.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Neil.
Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Hey, listen, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, since they're trying to give you this format and the structure and the whole thing at IOD.
They're not trying to give me anything. They're not going to mess with this show.
So you suppose Steve Kane might be coming back to take your place?
That's the popular rumor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're just peeing our pants about it. Yeah,
okay.
He's pitching heavy duty for this gig.
Yeah, I think he will want to be back at a radio station again.
Yeah, right.
And he works for Peanuts, right?
Uh-huh.
Kind of mum on that.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, you're not really
He's doing okay. He makes a few bucks. He's doing all right for being on a make-believe radio station.
Okay. All right. Also, I'm really happy you're going to other station because now I never have to change the dial.
Good for you. Thank you so much.
Also, I want Space Jam.
Well, that's going to mean everybody else is going to vanish, but you got it.
Okay, great.
Hold on. That'll get rid of all the pain. Line 5, that'll get rid of the pain-in-the-ass freeloaders. I think you're wrong, George. These people aren't on there freeloading for that stupid tape. They are? Well, we'll find out. Here's a lady in North Miami Beach. Hello.
I was holding for that tape.
I knew you were. But you didn't hang up, though.
No, when I heard him, I could have hung up. I just want to tell you one thing.
Yeah. Well, you said it. You said...
My husband, my ex...
Yeah.
My ex-husband used to listen to this station about 13 years ago, and I used to think he was off the wall. He idolized you. I want you to know that I just started listening to you about 2 weeks ago, and I want you to know that I think you're phenomenal. I enjoy your show.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay?
Sorry we don't have 100 copies of the tape.
No problem.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we have 2 open lines in Dade now all of a sudden, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. Maybe Howard's got me confused with the Fruity Gourmet. So at any rate, our survey today is going to be like basically a thumbs up and thumbs down. Bob Lassiter would be really, really proud if he heard about us doing this. But it's something that I've been commissioned to do, and I mean, you got to do your duty to do your thing. And it might be kind of interesting, too, to see if maybe it's just us. Maybe we're bitter because we're on our way out, George, although certainly very voluntarily and very happily. But maybe we're bitter and we have a jaundiced view of all the really good stuff that's going on in this joint. Is that possible? There you go. So it's like thumbs up or thumbs down, or, of course, maybe you don't have an opinion because maybe you haven't heard some of the elements in this survey. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories listed on here. Ron and Ron is the first one. William Milford, Newhouse, Nixon, Schwartz III, the new news guy, is the second one. The Brooke Daniels show is the third one. Karen Kay, the unmentionable one, is number 4, the consultant's girlfriend. And the new jingles and rejoins, the great John Ford Productions, the old moldy stuff, that's number 5. So there's 5 very easy categories there, and I'm sure we're going to get a phenomenal response from this audience who like to stick their nose in the station's business.
And calling up and telling me what you think doesn't count.
Yeah, calling up and telling George is not going to get the job done. If you want to participate in this very important survey, which may help determine the future of the station if it has one, you better talk to me, okay, or else. I don't want to start playing Butch Boss, but and you were right. Most of the people on those lines were there because of the tape. We got like 2, 4, 5 open lines now because they were there to freeload for some silly, stupid cartoon tape with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan for their little pain-in-the-ass kid. Isn't that sad? And just here when I thought after 2 desperate days when they really cared about me. Isn't that pathetic, huh? 2 open lines in Broward, 767-9463. 1026 at WIOD. Let's tell you about Pompano Park. Let's see, what's the date today, Neil? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's the 8th. That means we got tons and tons of simulcast action for you today at Pompano Park. Noon today, we got Dania Highlight. 1 o'clock, we got Freehold Raceway with harness racing and Jackie Lee. Tonight, Dania Highlight at 7:15 for the nighttime racing. Meadowlands at 7:30. Hazel Park at 7:30 with Kevin Wallace and all those goyim. The Meadows with the great Dave Pallone at 7:30. Scioto Downs from Columbus, Ohio at 7:30. And Hoosier Park from Indiana at 8 o'clock. So you got all kinds of good stuff going on. You got got your poker room opening at 5:30. And don't forget, now that the summer meet is going on again, the International Buffet is back on the 4th floor of the clubhouse, $14.95 for all you care to shove down your gut, including Chef Ira's fabulous desserts. So even though the fall meeting is over, the summer meet is on. We got simulcasting, we got live racing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Something great going on all the time at Pompano Harness, Powerline at Atlantic in Pompano Beach.
610 WIOD. The topic today, why don't we get phone calls?
Wait right there.
Oh!
Hold that thought.
610 WIOD.
Hey, it's Howard. Howard Sperm.
So we just had a spy report that the same guy who just called me about 2 minutes ago to give us the song and a dance about Howard, and that spy report called Howard and with a whole song and a dance, but just reversed, ripping me. So twisting it all around and whatever it was that he said. Another agent provocateur. How do you like that? Nice going. Thank you so much, and go back to New York, okay? Okay, let's start our survey here. We got more important fish to fry here than worrying about Howard. He's doing okay, even though the movie lost millions of dollars. He's doing all right. Here's Boca. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Nels.
Yes, sir.
I am here to participate fully in the survey.
All right, the first one of the day. This could be the turning point. You could set the trend.
I am your definitive IOD listener right here.
Okay, thumbs up or thumbs down? Ron and Ron.
Down.
Okay. And, of course, you can make any comments that you like, too, briefly.
They're terminal, and we can do better than that.
The news guy, William, the new news guy.
I like him.
Okay, told you, George. Brooke Daniels.
I like her.
Karen Kay.
Down, and shouldn't be on the air, is just wasting everybody's time, including her own, and...
How about the consultants?
I don't know. I don't know how she looks. He might not be wasting his time.
She's not too good either. And how about the jingles and the rejoins?
Bad, down. I like what you had before. Much
okay,
better.
Thank you, sir.
And wait, I want to just say a few things. That,
Go right ahead. Take your time.
Well, I just...
Time's up.
You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say that we'll all follow you when you go down there, and I've never seen a radio station get decimated like this, but it's the way it goes. So.
Okay.
And anyway, Jerry, she's a goddess.
Okay, whatever you say, I believe you. See ya. Okay, there he goes. Okay, and I want to make very sure, because I know that when we get through with this, like at noon or 1 or however long we do this, or in 5 minutes, that people will say, well, they're just... Because we always get this, even from that idiot Ian, or whatever the hell his name is, that Putz, with no life, who is in mourning and got a real sour attitude now since Kelvin walked out on him. But the same crap, like my opinions about the hockey games. Well, they all call in just to say, to agree with you, just to suck up. And, of course, there is some truth to that, and we don't want that. We want your honest-to-God, cross your heart, hope to croak and burn in purgatory, or wherever the hell they're supposed to be burning, for a long time if you don't tell us the truth. That's it. We can handle it. What the hell do we care? And you notice I'm not on there and Rick and Suds are not on there because obviously we're the only components of the station left from before the big sale, from before this is strictly a Paxson research thing. This is strictly to determine let's see, October. It's like 7 months now. And to find out just with the audience we got left, of course. 2 open lines on the Palm Beach and out-of-town lines on a survey. That's pretty damn insulting to us. Not. 1-888-474-9463. 1-888-474-WIOD. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
That survey's easy. Thumbs up on the news guy and thumbs down everybody else that you got on that list.
Yeah, but you know what you're going to do? Thumbs down on everybody?
Everybody except for that news guy. No, not on you and Rick and Suds.
No, I'm not talking. We're not on the survey. Everybody loves me and Rick and Suds.
But I called about hockey.
Yes?
Coach's Corner last night.
Yeah?
The 10 overtime goals that would have been called back
right.
to that stupid rule.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. Now, what about, I'm a big dish owner, and I was watching a bit about that ESPN2. I was wondering what you think about that bottom line crap.
You mean at the bottom of the screen when they squash the screen so it looks like you're watching...
Exactly.
I hate it.
Yeah, is there any way we can get rid of that, or is that something that's going to be there?
That's going to be there forever. See, there's this big pissing contest going on between ESPN and Fox and Headline News to try to see who gets the scores on there the fastest.
What I can't believe is that we're getting more graphics on there than the game. You have the score up.
Exactly, and then of course you get some. They got some paid sponsor in the upper corner, and they got the score scrolling in the bottom of the screen, and they got the game squeezed down to about 1.5 inches. It's like letterbox sports, I mean, who the hell wants it? I hate it.
Well, I want to tell you, the CBC has it over everybody, though.
And by the way, I talked to John Shannon yesterday, my good friend at the CBC, who, if I live long enough, is sending me my Bill Hewitt tapes, but I told him I'm not holding my breath. And he said, don't worry with the big dish on the CBC. It'd probably be 10 years before they digitalize.
I think all us disappointed Panther fans ought to jump on the Edmonton bandwagon right now.
I love them, man. They're great. They're an exciting team to watch.
Shameless request?
Yes, sir?
Fred Cusick calling a goal for the Bruins guy.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
See ya. Okay, we have an open line in Broward, 767-9463-767. Where the hell am I going to find Fred Cusick with this mess that we got here? We used to have tons and tons, and then, of course, that one disc. How are we ever going to recover from that? I guess that's just lost stuff, huh, George? That disc number 13, we spoke to the... And, of course, we can't even do anything with the mini disc now because it's all zerbrochen, and our engineers are running around when Wayne Arnold's coming with the free food. I'll find Fred Cusick here somewhere. If it's the last thing I do, and it might just be, I'll find a Fred Cusick goal. A great Fred Cusick, one of the all-time greats, retired after this last season.
Bruins able to keep it in. Shot by Hines is wide. Spalinsky after it, trying to put it on net. Missed. Now it's taken by Hines. Shot, score! Steve Hines beats Goslin for a 2-1 Bruins lead.
Okay, not one of the greatest calls, but it'll have to do for the moment. I'll find some more. We have an open line on the out-of-town line. We're doing our survey now. So what did I tell you about the new news guy? They love him, George. They love William Milford, award-winning, etc. They love him. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Great.
I'll take the survey.
Okay. Ron and Ron.
No.
Okay. He said no. William Robert Milford, Milhouse Nixon, Joan Schwartz III.
No.
Don't like him. Brooke Daniels.
Okay.
Okay. Karen Kay.
No.
And
double no.
Oh, double no. Oh, can only put down one. Well, I might put no. And the new jingles and rejoins?
No.
Do you hate them?
I hate them.
Do you hate them like poison? I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. Do you despise them to the point of wanting to blow somebody's brains out?
It's like slamming your knee in the door.
Okay, thank you so much.
Neil.
Yes.
Godfather Part 2. The part when the senator is in Michael's office.
My offer is this, Senator, nothing.
No, before then, when he said, when the senator said that he knew about him trying to take over one of the casinos,
right.
The hotels.
Right.
Why did Michael look at Tom the way he did when he said that?
Boy, you're really nitpicking now. I mean, even George has got a furrowed brow at this point.
Because he looked at him as if, how did the senator know about this and it's your fault or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I'll have to rewatch that part.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm going to spend my whole weekend rewatching that part and analyzing it for you.
Yeah. But also...
Senator didn't wind up too good in the end, though, did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
But also the other night, my wife came home and she told me about the Karen K, the thing that you talked about yesterday at the beginning of your show.
Yeah.
And she was going off about how stupid that was for how the lady doesn't, like, anybody whose opinion differs with hers, she, like, just cuts them off and tell them that they're wrong or whatever. And it was just so funny that how the next day you come on the air talking about the same thing.
There you go.
So, okay, Neil.
So what do you think about that guy with that $9,000 engagement ring? It's just a joke. Have a great day, pal.
All right.
See ya. Arrivederci. My client demands an apology, Senator. I didn't know no Godfather. Frankie Pentangeli, man, one of the hidden stars. Only through this show do you realize what a great character in The Godfather Frankie Pentangeli was. Nobody else who talks Godfather probably hardly ever mentions Frankie Pentangeli. Frankie Five Angels. Great. He could probably play for the Angels. That's how bad they are. But we do like those new uniforms. That's what Mark Hoffman said this morning. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to participate in the survey.
Okay. Ron and Ron.
Nope.
News guy, William the Third.
The worst.
Really?
Yep. Sucks. Can't stand him.
Brooke Daniels.
All right. She's good.
Karen Kay.
Nope.
The new jingles and rejoins.
Hate him worse than William Robert Douchebag.
That's saying a lot.
And also, before I go.
Yes?
Lisa Luperi, God.
Okay, all right. Here's the guy that knows which side is up. Thank you.
Take care.
And John M. says thank you, too. What did John M. say? He always says that. We have an open line in Dade, 622-9463. Get him some scope, by the way, will you? If she's got to sit that close to him, get him some scope. Some scope and something that rhymes with it, like soap. Now, he's all right. He's just, sure he is. He's tight with the PD, though. He's tight with this hairy penis guy, and that's what it's all about. If you're tight with the PD, wherever you go. And by the way, the people over at the other outfit down the dial, the one that I'm going to, it would be nice if you returned some of the people's calls once in a while. You know what I'm saying? They have this fetish with not returning anybody's phone calls. It's like a little game that they play down there, which they seem like very nice people. They seem. But, return some of these people's calls once in a while. The price is right. It's free last time I checked. Even if you tell them blow it out your ass, at least return somebody's phone call and stop being such enigmas and so that seems to be their whole thing. They'll enjoy that. Being out of contact. Of course, I shouldn't be upset. They don't return my phone calls either, so at least they're consistent. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
You had mentioned this about you could only pick up the Edmonton Oilers game on the big dish. How come you can't pick it up on the small dish? Because I ordered the playoff games, and it wasn't on last night.
I know. Well, evidently, Colorado, their playoff games have all been, I believe, they're all on over-the-air channels. In other words, not cable channels.
Right.
And so the small dish doesn't have any contract with whoever that might be. In fact, they might even be on pay. I don't know how that's working. But they're definitely not on Sports Channel Arizona or Colorado, whatever the hell the thing is. And so the small dish, DirecTV, can't get it.
So the NHL doesn't have the contract. In other words, the NHL doesn't, contract out to have a satellite feed to all across the country so Colorado can black out their signal to different parts of the country, even though I've paid to see all the playoff games?
Well, what do you mean black it out? They're not blacking anything out. It's just on the local TV there. It wasn't on their cable thing.
Oh, that's right, too, yeah.
But what I don't understand is I know that during the Edmonton-Dallas series, the same thing was true with Dallas. They showed several of their games on the local channel instead of Sports Channel.
Right.
And so what they did was they put the CBC telecast on 2 different times on a small dish, and people loved it. It was great. And I have no idea why they didn't do that last night.
Yeah, I haven't seen a CBC broadcast, but by the way you talk about it, I'd like to see it.
Then you'd see a real game, and you would have seen Don Cherry in the coach's corner thing last night, and you would have peed in your pants. He's great.
Did you see that save by Patrick Roy when there was a penalty being called on Colorado? And the Colorado guy was deep in the attacking zone, and he cleared the puck, and the penalty was being called. And Patrick Roy was going to the bench, but the puck
the net was empty. He was going to the bench, and he almost put it in their own net, and he came diving back and just got it. It was like somebody sliding into third base. He went sliding across the crease and just got his stick on it and knocked it away.
How embarrassing that would have been.
It was pretty interesting. Twice in that game, it happened with both teams. Edmonton almost put it in their own net on a delayed penalty, and the Avalanche almost did the same thing on that one.
Right, exactly. Hey, how come management's not on that survey? They should be.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
See ya. Can't complain about our management. What's that business that Wayne is in? Waste management? By the way, nice going, Wayne. We got Republic up to 28.25 now. The Honda people aren't too happy with him. They're suing. They don't want him buying up all their Honda dealerships. They're pissed off. We have an open line on the out-of-town line, 1-888-4749-463. You know what I say about investing in the stock market? It's like going to the track without the entertainment. Make no mistake about that. I mean, if you want to invest in the market, if you want your mutual funds, if you want your stocks, if you want to diddle around, if you want to gamble, that's what it is. It's called gambling. It's pseudo-intellectual gambling for the feeble-minded, like me. I wish I had time, to sit around and just play the market all day, just get on the Internet. Oh, and by the way, John Shannon told me yesterday, very interestingly, within 5 years, now he may be full of crap, and usually he is, but he said within 5 years, don't even worry about big dish, small dish. He said everything will be on the Internet. You'll be watching your TV, and you'll be able to get whatever you want through the Internet. It'll all be right there. Great quality picture. And I'm wondering to myself, well, that sounds great, but what about this DHTV thing that's coming out?
I guess they have to accommodate that.
Well, what do you mean by that?
HDTV?
What did I call it?
DH.
Well, HD, DH. Come on.
Baseball.
HDTV.
I'm sure they'll have to accommodate it
they're
somehow.
spending, by the way, a fortune. The government is spending a fortune to subsidize the television stations so they can change over all their equipment. So by the year 2006, I think it is, that everybody's got HDTV, which means I heard Rick talking about this the other day, you'll have to throw your TV sets out and go out and buy a new TV set. But 2006, 9 years away, I mean, who cares, Who cares right now? So at any rate, we got all kinds of great new technologies, and it's going to cost us a lot of money, but boy, it's sure going to be great. That's what I care. I would like to be able to watch whatever I want to watch. If I want to watch Rick Jenneret doing the Buffalo game last night instead of watching ESPN with that Dave Strader, who I can't stand, I hate like poison, I want to see Rick Jenneret. Even though it was a boring game, I mean, the first period I was going to watch because the other game didn't start till 8:30, I want to see Rick Jenneret. La, 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 Jenneret. Whatever the hell his name is. That's what I want to see. And you can't do it. Oh, it's blacked out in your area because everything is a monopoly now. If I want to pay for it, if I'm willing to pay extra to see it, I still can't see it. Trust me when I tell you that's going the way of the wind because there's untold billions of dollars sitting in there, and they just have to figure out a way to do it so they can get their slice of the pie. Everybody gets a piece. What I've always said, if everybody gets a piece, everybody's happy. So how about that Ojan provocateur asshole from New York that's looking to start a big song? And, it was somebody from inside the company? Uh-huh. We just traced the call. It came from the conference room where they're having another corporate meeting, and they're also listening to the survey we're doing. So give it to them good. 10:45 at WIOD. Hey, Marlins fans, they lost last night, by the way. 3-2 in 10 innings. What a heartbreaker. How what a shame. Sunshine Network's 5th season of Marlins coverage continues tonight. The defending National League champion Atlanta Braves are in town, featuring Chipper Jones, Kenny Lofton, and a staff of Cy Young winners. And they got, of course, what's his name? They don't look too bad either. What the hell is his name? Ryan Klesko. Thank you, Neil. Jim Leland's Marlins are loaded this season with Bobby Bonilla, Gary Sheffield, Moishi Alou, and Jeff Conine. The road to the Pinnacle is through Atlanta, and the Marlins have their sights set on the division-leading Braves. Keep a straight face. Sunshine Network will showcase 14 Marlins games this month, so in May, if you're looking for Marlins, look to Sunshine. The same place you'll find the Atlantic Division champion Miami Heat, who had a rough night last night. Ed Pope says they choked. The national champion Florida Gators and the Florida State Seminoles. Watch the Marlins and the Braves tonight on Sunshine Network starting at 7 o'clock and see why Sunshine be the leader in Florida sports coverage.
610 WIOD, the 50-50 mix of today's hits.
My grandfather was a professional firefighter.
Listen
He used
here.
to constantly say, if your house is on fire, I want you jumping out the window. And I'm like, I live on the 3rd floor here. I mean, he had me at the point I couldn't even light a match until I was like in 6th grade.
And yesterday's favorites.
There are a lot of talk stations that are successful without Neil Rogers. We plan to be one of those stations.
The best variety in South Florida. 610 WIOD. 610 WIOD. The countdown continues.
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2.
610 WIOD.
I recall when Webb J's son came to see my husband, Carl Fisher, and told him that radio was the coming thing in America, and that it seemed a likely thing to have for Miami Beach. Of course, Mr. Fisher was always looking for something to publicize his Miami Beach. And so he took to the idea. And he said, all right, I'll build you an island, and you can put a radio station there. And he said, let's see, I'll name the island for John Levi. We'll call it John's Island. And he said, what do you want to call your radio station? And Webb said, well, I don't know, but I've always thought that Miami Beach was a wonderful Isle of Dreams. And my husband said, that's the name.
Rectum.
WIOD. Then the station was moved over to Miami, and I remember that it was the year of the big blow, 1926.
The big blow.
And the wonderful, beautiful tower was blown off by the hurricane. But WIOD has been one of the landmarks of this entire area.
And here we are 71 years later, and it's blowing bigger than ever. 10:51 at WIOD. Mrs. Carl Jane Fisher there. It brings a tear to our fly, I'll tell you that right now. So here's a fax from Wynn in Miami, who says, he says, I can't wait till you get to that other station. I don't want to say QAM. Even with a GE Super Radio, it's almost impossible to get your station without a high-pitched whine. Too much whining going on this. I told you there's a lot of whining going on. You didn't believe me, did you? They're all whining over here. He says WQAM comes in like an FM. And now for the poll, and of course he goes on and just rips the crap out of everybody. Godfather Trio remastered. By the way, I love the I love the Rambo gerbil, by the way, which goes in after the ones you can't get out. Godfather Trio remastered in 4 boxed sets. The Godfather trilogy, a film, has been remastered and is being offered for home video collectors to mark the 25th anniversary of the first movie. Paramount Home Video is releasing the 3 movies separately, $24.95 each, also in 4 separate boxed sets. Number 1, the 3 films in widescreen version, 9 hours and 1 minute, $64.95. Number 2, the 3 films in widescreen version and a 25th anniversary book, The Godfather Legacy, which I have, with 288 pages of text, is $79.95. And a limited edition of 5,000 that includes all of the above and a certificate autographed by director Francis Ford Coppola. And a numbered gold plaque on the back and gold case display, $149.95 for those with a lot of money. And number 4, a commemorative edition that includes the entire Corleone saga with additional scenes edited chronologically by Coppola into a 9-hour, 43-minute movie. The set includes a bonus video of behind-the-scenes footage, The Godfather Family, a look inside, and a booklet of commentary by Coppola, $149.95. As a bonus, each of the 3 films contains retrospective interviews exclusive to this release. All right. Here's Deerfield Beach. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
Great.
I was just calling you to participate in your illustrious survey there.
Okay, number 1, Ron and Ron.
Weak. Very weak. A shell of what they were. I would give them a thumbs down.
News guy, William Milford Robert Schwartz, the third.
William Terminal the third. He ought to just stick to the news and leave the entertainment to the real entertainers.
So where are we
thumbs
sticking?
down.
Where are we sticking the thumb? We're sticking it down.
Yeah.
Okay, way down.
Right.
Brooke Daniels.
Brooke Daniels. Oh, barely tolerable. I'll give her. I guess I'll give her a thumbs up since she's tolerable.
Okay, kind of a weak thumb.
Yeah, kind of a sideways thumb there.
Karen Kay.
Karen, oh, forget it. Pathetic.
And the great new WIOD jingles and rejoins this snappy old production.
Get rid of them.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, Neil,
And
thanks.
have a great life. Okay, here we go. Continues not looking too good, except for William Milford Robert the Third, who's hanging right in there. He's holding his own, man, real tight. He might just surprise the hell out of you, George, you cryptic, cynical little spick you. He might show you a thing or two. I don't want to see it myself, but I'm sitting here looking at Enrique, by the way, and now did somebody, what just happened there? Oh, my God, it looks like he's got elephantitis. That thing is growing. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to participate in that survey.
Okay. This is more fun than beating yourself with a baseball bat, ain't it? Ron and Ron.
They're down with that new guy. That guy, Ronnie Hayes, sucks.
Okay, I didn't know that, but it's interesting to know. How about William, the news guy?
He was horrible first, but he's getting better.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Told you, George. They're getting you. It's starting to grow on him. I told you just a minute ago it's starting to grow. Brooke Daniels.
Nah, down.
Karen Kay.
Way down.
And the jingles and rejoins?
Even lower.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great life. Okay. Come on. I don't want people, and I know everybody's going to be saying, all the management people, all the programming experts, all the mavens, all the consultants, oh, they're just saying this because, Neil, I have no interest in the outcome of this one way or the other because I'm not going to be here anyway. We're just trying to find out because I've been commissioned to do a study here because maybe they're going to get serious about it. I have very serious doubts about that because half the equipment ain't working, but maybe they're going to get serious one of these days, or maybe the new owners, when they sell it, might want to get serious and decide if they want to keep anybody because the new owners probably are going to be really smart. We have an open line in Dade, 622, and we have one on the out-of-town line, 1-888-474-9463. And, of course, if you're listening on the audio net, don't call us because you don't know what's going on here anyway. Mind your own business, butt out. Here's a lady in Coral Springs. Hello? Lady in Coral Springs.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to participate in your survey, please.
Yes, ma'am. It's America, and why not? Step right up to the plate.
All right.
Ron and Ron.
Sometimes.
Well, let's give them a thumbs up.
All right.
Because they don't have any yet, so that's okay. The new news guy, William Jennings Bryant III.
Thumbs down. He scares me.
It scares you.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's funny you should say that because Peter Bolger said they don't want him coming in the building here because he's a very scary guy, almost as scary as Luca Brasi.
Well, he sounds it.
Okay, Brooke Daniels.
I like her.
Okay, Karen Kay.
She scares me, too. She whines quite a bit.
She what?
She's a whiner.
She whines, okay. And the well, that guy that sent us the facts about the whining, maybe that's what he was talking about. And the jingles and the rejoins?
Very, very bad. I thought they were a joke.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right.
And God bless you.
You too.
Bye-bye. We have an open line in Broward, 767. It's the Paxson Corporate Survey as we give you an opportunity. Those of you hard-working, those of you who've been busting your balls and your brains and your boobs for years, just trying to get a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of enjoyment, a little bit of whatever it is you're looking for, okay? Through this radio station, through this thing that's emanating at 610 on your AM goddamn radio dial. We want to give you a little bit of input, and then, of course, they'll probably totally disregard it. But, hey, I'm going to report it. I'm going to pass it along. I'm going to pass it wherever I can. By the way, George, you notice how we seem to have a change on this log? 10:57, maybe that's a good omen. Maybe it's almost as good as the news we got yesterday, which I can't reveal. But, God, it was very promising and very good. Thank you so much, whoever called me and told me about it. 10:57 at WIOD.
610 WIOD.
Oi.
Neil Rogers, while you're goofing off at work.
Okay, God bless you, my son.
610 WIOD.
Grab my junior, honey.
Let's show some nip.
Yeah.
See it.
Right? Let's show it.
Lately, they've just been scaring women with guys with small penises.
Right. Yeah, like Harvey Keitel. He wants to see that.
Put it away.
Put it in your pants, baby.
Let me imagine. It's much better.
Here's Connie. Yes, Connie. Hey now. The hell was that? No Connie? Okay. Connie? Hello? No Connie, Robin.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Brian, go ahead real quick, because I'm running out of time here.
All right, Howard. This guy, Melrose Larry Green, was on a radio show down here, Neil Rogers. He was really bad-mouthing you, saying that you're so pompous and Imus is better than you. You're overrated. Since the movie came out, you got a big head. And this guy, Neil Rogers, always used to say that...
What? Melrose.
Wait.
Were you on a radio show down in Florida bad-mouthing me, you stupid putz?
No. Tell the guy to play the tape. I got the tape. I don't have it queued up, though. I have the tape.
Let's hear the tape.
I could call later on.
All right, why don't you go cue it up?
Go cue it up.
Go cue it up. I want to hear what he said.
Did you say that this guy, Neil Rogers, was the next Howard Stern or something to that effect, Melrose?
No.
What exactly did you tell Neil Rogers?
First of all, I did not badmouth Howard.
You didn't bet. You sound guilty.
No.
We got tape of it. And I'm going to tell you something, Melrose. If I hear anything bad about me, I'm going to ban you from the show.
Howard, wait a minute. Howard, you believe somebody that says something?
Yes.
Yeah, we believe somebody that says something,
Howard.
Melrose.
Howard, I did not badmouth you on Neil Rogers.
We're going to find out.
No. In fact, I did...
Why do you think Neil Rogers has you on, whoever Neil Rogers is?
Neil Rogers didn't even know who I was.
Why do you think he would have you on the radio?
He didn't know who I was.
The guy sits and listens to my show all
Why would
day.
anybody have you on then?
In fact, the guy is nothing like you.
Yeah, okay. We know all about it.
Howard,
where's that? Down in Miami? Is that my clone down in Miami?
Absolutely.
Right, Gary.
And what are you doing on a competitor station in the first place?
What?
Yeah, stay off my show, Melrose.
Who made you famous?
Who are you talking about?
Who made you famous? Howard Stern.
Why do you think somebody wants you on?
Howard, I
you
got
stupid ass.
MelroseLarry.com.
All right, MelroseLarry.com.
Let's
Goodbye.
see how many hits you get after this.
Let's see how many hits you get after I ban you from the show.
Okay, it's 11:06 at WIOD. Poor Melrose Larry Pupik, whatever the hell his name is, he's out. And I sit around listening to that Howard show. In fact, I'm going to sit around listening to it right now. I'm going home right now. Howard, I hate to break the news to you. You've been on this market, 3 years now? 3.5 years? I've heard the show 3 times. Like a few brief minutes in between those 20-minute commercial breaks. Here's a lady, but that's great. I love it. You notice how these... Huh?
You're his clone.
I'm his clone, yeah. Send in the clones.
You know how they nurture those chronics? They nurture and feed like stray cats.
Yeah.
And they keep coming back.
Right.
Like build a core of sycophants.
Right.
The opposite of what we do.
But at least what's Stuttering John? At least he's funny anyway.
Well, he's not a chronic. He's an employee.
Okay. Whatever you say. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello. Lady in Miami.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Neil. I love you.
Well, of course.
Your survey, please.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
A disgrace on the air.
William Robert Milford III.
Not bad.
Okay, here. What did I tell you, George? George loses. We got a $5 million bet. Brooke Daniels.
Come see, come saw.
Well, give me an up or down. I don't want to have
All right,
okay,
I'll give you an up.
Okay. Karen K.
Let's not get stupid now.
Okay, and the jingles and rejoins.
A disgrace.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I'm following you to QAM.
And may the Lord bless you, sweetheart.
You are the best.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's what Melrose Larry, whatever, I don't even know who that guy is. And I love the way Howard does this. Why did we have him on here? Like we invited him to call? I don't know who the guy is. I still don't know who the guy is.
Well, he told us 3-4 times.
Some homeless deadbeat guy that, like you said, that they, use schlep around. And we had him on there. We invited him, of course. We invite all the chronics.
It's me again.
Right. That's another one. Here's Mobile in North Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Great.
Do you ever watch Seinfeld?
No.
Oh, you never don't watch it?
No.
It was funny the other night. It reminded me of you. George was trying to get fired from the Yankees.
Yeah.
He was dragging around the World Series trophy in the parking lot and everything because he wanted to get out of his contract with the Yankees. So it kind of reminded me of you.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's drag it around in the parking lot.
It was funny. Anyways, have a good day.
You don't want to do our survey?
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't want to push you into this.
No,
if you
go
don't...
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, up or down? Ron and Ron.
It suck. Down.
Okay, William Robert, Milhouse, Nixon, Schwartz, Jones, Ford, Edward, Milstein III.
The turd. He's not bad. He's entertaining.
Brooke Daniels.
Rarely listen to her, but what I have sucks.
Karen Kay.
Never heard her.
Okay, and the Jingles and Rejoins, the new WIOD production.
Too old.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Have a great life. Okay, our food is here. Thank you, David, for schlepping. You went all the way down there, right? Yes, sir. What a guy. Well, all the way down there to Wayne Arnold, and, of course, most of our people would drive a long way to get free food. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Boy, do we miss Lisa Lou Perry on that news all morning. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, huh? She's great. But, of course, then again, she's not a comedian. See, if you just had a better sense of humor, sweetheart, you might still be doing the news, but I doubt it, because you're not an old drinking buddy of our PD. I mean, a Diet Coke drinking buddy. Now, what does this say? A bleeding hemorrhoid is more informative and entertaining than the alleged newscaster. I guess it's one of those deals you either like him or hate him, huh? George is very upset about that.
Started.
We're not going to start twilting and twisting this survey just to please you and your uppity little attitude, okay?
Absolutely not.
I told you, they like him.
They deserve it.
William Robert, Buttplug, Schwartz, Goldstein, Hindler III, it says. As for Mary Kay, her desperate attempt to push those hot-button topics to grab the listeners is akin to a drowning victim's mad flailing to drag everyone down with her. As for the Jingles, is your program director Harry Penis in a time warp? The answer to that question being... Yes! Good luck to us, signed Jim. Okay, here's somebody. I guess if you want to fax us, if you can't get to the phone because the lines are smoking, if you'd like to fax us your response, which will probably elicit a lot of faxes from people inside using phony names, like the news guy, you can do that. Our fax number, of course, being 305-690-6440. 305-690-6440. Let's see, this one is from Robert. And Robert says, I'm going to put it down on the survey. Why the hell not? Robert says, Ron and Ron, big thumbs down. Boy, they're not doing well. They're not doing well, George. Your good buddies up at the other end of the building that we don't see anymore. I saw Tommy Kramer this morning for a second or two. A little bit too long. William Henry Harrison Ford III, 2 thumbs up. How do you like that? Brooke Daniels, it's neutral. I just won't put nothing down. Karen Kay, thumbs down. She's not doing well at all, that bitch. And the Jingles and et cetera and so on, 2 handsfuls of thumbs down. Okay. Thank you so much, Robert, in wherever you are. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Here's my lunch from Wayne Arnold. I'm going to do my Atkins today. I've been sticking on it. I'm doing great. I'm lost a few pounds, and life is looking great, especially after we heard what we did yesterday, George. Too bad we can't. Here's Boca. Hello.
Neil, good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to participate in your survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
Ron and Ron, I don't like them.
Okay. In other words, a big thumbs down.
Imus is irresistible on MSNBC.
Even though he's not alive anymore, he's still doing okay.
Yeah.
How about William Jones, Schwartz, Goldstein III?
I like him.
Okay. How about poor George? He's not going to make it through this. He may have to have intensive therapy before we're done. Brooke Daniels.
I liked her at first, but lately her show's gotten very constricted, very strangled. So I guess it would be a lukewarm thumbs up.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I better put it back in. Okay, I'm going to put a little thumb.
Yeah.
Karen Kay.
No show, no personality. I don't know why she's on the radio.
Well, you know why she's on. And the Jingles and Rejoins, sir?
I like them.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, see, an old fart like those Jingles. We have an open line on the out-of-town line, 1-888-474, our massive listener survey here today. The future of WIOD, in fact, probably what's her name, that Mrs. Jane Fisher, whom you heard only moments ago, she's probably going to be coming back from the dead. She's probably going to be making an appearance on the side of a gigantic Barnett Bank building before she's done. She's going to be so excited about your response here today. WIOD, it's been on here for 5,000 years. Can they save it? Can they resurrect it? Can they bring it back dead or alive? Here's Coral Gables. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to participate, please.
Yes, sir. Ron and Ron.
Thumbs down.
Okay. William Milford Newhouse.
Both thumbs way down.
Okay. He's still in the lead, by the way, George, 7-5. Brooke Daniels.
Thumbs down.
Okay. Karen Kay.
Everything down.
She's got it down, huh? And jingles and rejoins?
They have that sharp bell near the end of the jingle.
Exactly right.
Hurts like hell, major thumbs down, and I have a shameless request.
Yes, sir?
The long version of David Halberstam going apoplectic.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for listening to 610 WIOD.
Thank you.
And have a great day.
Oh, he hit it! Oh, my baby did it! He did it! He did it! Oh!
I never heard anybody get so excited when their baby did it. Anyway, it's 11:13 at WIOD on a really amazing Wednesday. Or what the hell day? Thursday? Who cares? They're all the same now. They're all the same now to us. We're just here trying to eke out a modest living. It's 11:14 at WIOD. Charles Alfieri is going to eke out something on your head. In fact, you might even say eek. Oh, no, that's only Karen that says eek. I don't know. Is there anybody like really alive who says eek except in cartoons? I guess she's the one. Anyway, you'll be saying eek when you look in the mirror with that bald spot getting larger and larger unless you do something about it. And if you want to do something that makes sense, pick up the phone and call the Charles Alfieri Studio. They've been doing it for showbiz people who got zillions of dollars for over 25 years. As a matter of fact, Kevin Dobson, isn't he from Knots Landing? He's one of them. And lots of others, too. Guys who basically have no hair, but you think they got some hair because Charles Alfieri has made them look like they got stuff growing right out of their scalp, and he can do the same for you. He can make that natural hairline look even more natural and make it look like it's all your real hair. So forget about holes in the head. Forget about those ugly plugs, those disgusting things where the blood is gushing out of your head. Forget about those mousy-looking wigs. Who the hell wants to look like Jerry Wichner anyway? Do it the right way with Charles Alfieri. And pick up the phone and call him right now. Toll-free, 1-800-321-2413. That's 1-800-321-2413. Or in Broward, 928-1755. 928-1755. The Charles Alfieri Studios, you'll find them at 4390 North Federal Highway. Between Oakland and Commercial, you got nothing to lose but that bald spot.
610 WIOD. Here's a promo to trick you into listening to Rick and Suds.
What's doing with the dogs? I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
You're going to rent dogs to fight?
Bite.
Bite?
Yeah.
Where?
Wherever you want, a leg, an arm.
Now, isn't that ridiculous?
You're the perfect candidate for a good dog biting.
Oh, scratch yourself, you dumb animal.
Yeah, I love animals. A little salt, pepper, habanero sauce.
Rick and Suds. Afternoons, 610 WIOD. Wonderful Isle of Demons. 610 WIOD.
I turned my radio on the other day and got Uncle Neil program, whatever it was, and it is the filthiest thing I've ever heard in my life. If the children were around, it's horrifying. I'm surprised as a producer you let that go on the air. And I've heard other complaints about it, even from the help there. I wish you'd rectify that and do something about it. There's no need to be taking God's name in vain and classifying women as, well, I wouldn't even mention it. Thank you very much.
All right. It's 11:18 at WID. Our equipment's on strike again this morning, and Harry Penis was in there to see for himself firsthand what it's like when you press the button and nothing happens. But, hey, we just plowed right along. That's amazing. Maybe it is really going on strike. You think, George? But anyway, Harry's having a nice free lunch, and he's pretty excited about it. We have an open line on the out-of-town line, 1-888. What is with this thing? Do you think I should try it again or not? Should I? Let's take a vote. The thing is spinning. It's spinning around. It's queued up. It's a little slow.
I got a girlfriend named Carmen. She only likes to eat one thing. She don't mess around with no hash browns, spaghetti, or any other thing. Carmen just likes to eat sausage. Sausage makes the world go round. She'll open up wide, slide it deep down inside, and you can't help but watch it go down. So pass the sausage to Carmen. Carmen likes it steaming hot. If you pass that sausage to Carmen, well, she might even say you got a lot. If you pass that sausage to Carmen, well, I'll bet every penny in the pot that to see you still believing with one gigantic heave, she'll swallow all the sausage you got. Now standing in the kitchen with Carmen late one Friday night, she told me that she had a craving for kielbasa and nothing else would soothe her appetite. We looked a while in the icebox, but there was nothing we could find until Carmen looked into my pajamas, and I guess you could say she blew my mind. So pass the sausage to Carmen. Carmen likes it steaming hot. If you pass that sausage, Carmen, well, she might even say you got a lot. Not if you pass that sausage to Carmen. Well, I'll bet every penny in the pot that she's to believe in with one gigantic heave. She'll swallow all the sausage you got. Yes, sir, she'll swallow all the sausage you got.
I had one in my mouth once.
Okay, 11:20 at WIOD. Oh, God is right. It's great Thursday. The lunch is great. Thank you, Wayne Arnold. Thank you, Murray. Thank all our good paisans down there in that treacherous part of town. Okay, let's go to Tamarack. Hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Buenos dias.
I will take your survey, sir.
You'll take it and like it. Okay, here's the Ron and Ron.
I actually think they're better with this new person.
So it's a thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank God. Here's William Robert Milford Nixon Schwartz Columbus III.
He's the worst.
Okay.
Bring back Jennifer Rem, I say.
Bring back old Jennifer for a good Rem job. Here's Brooke Daniels.
Yeah, okay.
Well, what does that mean? That's a kind of a weak thumbs up?
Yeah, it's a weak thumbs up.
Okay, I'm going to put it down because she's all right.
Yeah.
Karen Kay.
No.
Okay, and the new jingles and rejoins, the new old jingles and rejoins, all the snappy WID production.
You know, I like the rejoins. I don't want... Yeah, I like the rejoins.
Yeah.
The jingles that say the hour and stuff, I don't like that at all.
Okay, so it sounds like a big thumbs down to me. Thank you so much,
wait,
sir.
Neil?
Yes?
Can I get a shameless plug?
Sure, whatever you like.
Okay, our Glorious Panthers
Uh-huh.
are playing the Boca Raton Police Department
Uh-huh.
in a basketball tonight at Boca Raton High School.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You mean the real Panthers?
The real NHL Florida Panthers.
Well, maybe they finally found something they can handle.
If you need more
Just a joke, guys.
Call the Boca Raton Police Department.
Yeah.
561-338-1335.
Excellent.
All right, sir.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Neil.
Bye-bye. We have an open line in Broward if you want to participate in History in the Making here. 767-9463, 767-WIOD. Even Harry Penis Valentine likes Wayne Arnold's, I'll tell you that. It's the second time, in fact, it's the only 2 times he's ever come in here, I think, since he's been here, and both times when the food was here. He'll fit in like a glove. Nice going, Harry. He'll fit in here perfect. Free food? Well, yeah, let me come in here and grab some. Didn't grab enough, though. Go take him a bunch more, okay? We'll do something to it first. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I'm allowed to take the survey.
You okay?
Yes.
Are you on like a real phone?
Yes.
Okay. Don't get snotty about it.
Okay.
Ron and Ron, you like him, you hate him?
No.
You don't like him?
No.
William, the news guy.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, God, you like him?
Yes.
All right. Told you, George, she doesn't say just yes. She said, oh, God, yes. Oh, God, that's good, right?
Yes.
Brooke Daniels.
Okay.
Okay? Karen Kay.
Please make it stop.
And the jingles and rejoins?
I like them.
Okay.
Oh, and one thing, Neil.
Yes?
I want to thank you very much for my Enrique Iglesias shirt.
You got it, huh?
Yes.
Are you wearing it proudly?
Every night.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Bye-bye. How do you like that? She's wearing her Enrique Iglesias piece. We have an open line today. In fact, Enrique's wearing a big piece over there, right over on next to the wall. And we got a big stern look on his push like, hey, beat this, huh? Okay. Open line in the out-of-town line, 1-888-474-9463, 1-888-474-WIOD. So how about having that tape of that Howard business on there? See, it was an agent provocateur from down here that twisted the whole thing, but he was right about that slimeball Larry, whatever that guy's name is, Melrose Schwartz, about that guy. Because remember the call, actually, when he did call here, he was sucking around. Oh, yeah, you sound really great, and you ought to be on right after, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, Howard don't like that. So, and, of course, it would be like Gilbert going to another market and calling up Bob Lassiter in Tampa and saying, oh, Bob, you're really great. Yeah, and of course, Gilbert would do that. Gilbert would do it with anybody to put him on the air. And not only that, why would Gilbert be invited on that show anyway? I mean, are we inviting these people who we don't even know to call us? Next thing, we'll be getting a call from, what's his name, from Stuttering Schmuck.
I'm sure he figures that we screen our calls the same way that he does, as an only...
Well, when I was on Zeta one time, we used to call Tanner, and we used to call Joey when he was on Sheen. We called Sonny Fox, and even Greg Budell, who at the time liked it, and then later on got pissed off and blamed us for getting a .2 share. But everybody would talk to us on here on all the competing shows, and we called Howard one morning, and they got very, very uppity and snotty, his producer, like Boy Gary, like, well, we don't need we don't need to talk to you because you're just trying to siphon off from our fame and what the hell were they talking about? We were kicking ass. We had the market by the balls. All we were trying to do is have like a little fun there, a little verbal intercourse. Well, you're trying to use it. Yeah, blow it out your ass. Somehow we survived without it. Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I originally called to give you an accurate spy report on what happened this morning, but obviously you have the tape.
How'd you like that?
I think it's pathetic. I think if you listen to the next couple minutes, you'll figure out that once Howard, he kept denying that he even knew who you were, and then he said, "Oh yeah, I know that guy." And earlier he was talking about all the ratings, and I think once he realized what yours were, he went on to slamming someone in Chicago, and he got off you pretty quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, he did say that you were enticing little boys in and that whole thing.
Isn't that sweet?
Pathetic.
Not into little boys, Howard. Sorry.
I'm a first-time caller. I got turned on to you by my father, actually, about 10 years ago.
You got turned on by your father, huh? Yeah, well, it happens.
And I didn't get it then, but I've been a devoted listener for about the last 5 years. 26
How old were you?
I was 17, senior in high school.
And you didn't get it?
I got it. I just didn't like it. I figured radios were for music back then.
Oh, come on.
But
most guys that age are getting it. Not the show necessarily.
I think I went to school with Dresner.
Are you serious?
Your buddy over in country.
I just had lunch with Alan a couple weeks ago. Great guy. Still looks pretty good.
Yeah, he was always a clown.
And he grew up a little bit. Okay, here's our survey, sir. You ready? Can you handle this?
Sure.
Handle the pressure. Here's Ron and Ron.
I was really into him back before Diaz's wife got sick, and they were on the other station, and they had Flipper and Fast Eddie, and I think they had a lot better chemistry then. The show doesn't turn me on now. I think they need a dry humored dead guy like Diaz on there to play off of.
It's so embarrassingly true.
Yeah. So you say thumbs down?
Yeah.
Come on, give him a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up.
All right,
Don't
I'll
need
give him a thumbs up for old time's sake.
For old time's sake, can't do it. Okay, here's William Schmerl III, the news guy.
News to me is if you can't have the girl that used to be on there, forget it.
And you mean Jennifer?
Jennifer Rim was the best.
Oh, my God.
Come one, come all.
Brooke Daniels.
Brooke Daniels is good. I like her.
Karen Kay.
Wow, you want to talk about a flaming, bloody, engorged hemorrhoid.
I'm glad you like her. And the jingles and rejoins, all this great John Ford business.
That is just about as good as Kay.
Okay. Thanks very much. And give Alan a big kiss for me.
I will.
No tongue. Okay, we have an open line in Broward, 767. Hey, Jews like tongue, okay? It's kosher. How can tongue be kosher? Oh, ooh. You ever eat tongue?
No.
Me either. But like at all delis, like our friends at Wolfie's, I mean, if you like a good tongue, they'll give you some. Seriously, every great deli. In fact, even you go, I hate to admit this, you go to Italy, they're big into tongue. And the delis, too. So how about a little tongue action there, just for old time's sake, huh? Can we do it or not? Can we get it up? 1127 at WIOD. Here's something we know you can get up. Some good water coming out of your tap, and very easily. All you have to do is make one easy call to Aquathin at 1-888-WATER-21. They'll send an expert to your house who knows water inside and out. Not some jackass, not some moron with a flip chart who's going to give you a big song and a dance and double talk and then peddle you some moronic little filter that needs to be changed every 5 minutes. We're talking about the very best water filtration system in the universe, just like the one I got under the sink in my house. In fact, you look at it, and you can see this is not some toy, okay? It is real heavy-duty stuff, and it makes the water coming out of your tap pure. I mean 100% completely pure. No chlorine, no bacteria, no sediment, no crap. Just great-tasting pure water. You can fill up those jugs and the ones that you put in the refrigerator, too, and just have an endless supply of great, fresh, cool drinking water all the time. And for cooking, too, of course. So instead of squandering all your hard-earned money on expensive bottled water, this is the smart way to go. Aquathin. For 17 years, they've been around doing it right, so you know these aren't Johnny-come-latelys either. Pick up the phone and call them today, and don't forget, for a limited time, you get a free filtration system in your bathroom with any Aquathin system you buy. That's a $200 value. So call John over there for details right now. This is the official water purification company for the Dolphins, the Marlins, the Panthers, for Neil Rogers, and for anybody else with a brain. Call 1-888-WATER-21 today. 1-888-WATER-21.
610 WIOD. Wonderful Isle of Doo-Doo.
I pooped my pants.
610 WIOD.
Well, congratulations. Get a life.
Now the Pope depends on you.
Unbelievable.
And the powers you possess. Since you saved his life with your flying scissor knife, he's got a job for you to do. new style too. We love the way you quaff your dew. With the big B on your chest and bulletproof skin-tight dress, defending those who are gazelle, sends the bad guy straight to hell. When a building starts to glow with your image, then we know you're crushing crime with one mighty
Oh! 11:33 at WIOD. I'll tell you, this Wayne Arnold's is going over bigger than Halava in Tel Aviv today. It's great. Thank you so much. Even Harry Penis came back for more, and the food, too. Anyway, so I'm factoring in some of these faxes, too, so if the numbers don't jibe, those of you who are busybodies keeping track at home, trying to make sure that I'm giving you the right numbers, I'm not going to waste my time going through all the faxes since I got a pile over here, and faxes, too. We got piles, believe me. So let's see, give you an interim update so far. In case you're joining us in midstream, we're doing a very important scientific research here that I've been commissioned to do to find out the new WIOD. We're not, for you to do on your own show and ask you like me, that's self-aggrandizing anyway, in addition to which we don't want no negative votes. And the same with Rick and Suds. They're like them and yours truly. We're the only things left from the old regime, so it don't count. We're talking about all these great new things, the new Paxson things, like Ron and Ron. So far, 3 thumbs up and 13 thumbs down. As in, they're starting slow, but they're building. William, it's tied. I better take another fax here. Okay, let's take the next fax and untie that. Ron and Ron, thumbs down. William Robert, thumbs up. He's ahead, 9-8. Just to piss off George with a mouthful of food. Brooke Daniels, a small thumb up. We'll take any thumb. Karen K, thumbs down. Same boring topic the entire show. And the jingles, thumbs down. Let's see, Karen K, so far, she's got, thumbs up, none, and 15 down. Brooke is doing well. She's got 12 up and 4 down. And the jingles, 2 up and 15 down. Okay. All right, it's 11:35 at WIOD. At least we got the audience involved in the radio station again. We know that this is much too inside, and it's much too, you know what I'm saying? It's too in, like everything else I do. But at least we're getting them involved again in this place, even though they've learned to hate it. Here's Miami Beach. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Neil?
Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Are you calling to participate in our scientific survey?
Yes, and then you made me hungry. I'm going to have to go over the Broad Causeway right to Wayne's.
Excellent. Good choice. Oh, man.
6 hot dogs.
There you go. And give him a big kiss for us.
Okay.
It's an easy target. Okay.
I'll see your picture's still there.
I know. That old fat picture makes Wayne feel better. Okay, Ron and Ron, sir, thumbs up or thumbs down? A heavy down.
Down.
William Turd Milford.
Better all the time.
Okay. George is spinning around like that guy in that stupid Eric Bogosian movie. Brooke Daniels.
Up.
Big one up. Karen K.
Put her underground.
Okay, you first. And jingles and rejoins, the new WIOD production.
The same thing.
Okay, have a great meal.
You too.
See ya. Okay, there's the guy. We got him on the way to Wayne right now, okay, because there ain't nothing this good. Man, oh, man, it's like that sausage lady that we had that bit before. These white hots, oh, man. Woo-wee. In fact, I have to sit here and think really twice. You know, I'm sitting here looking at that big cardboard cutout of Enrique, and I got this white hot here right on my plate in front of me, and I have to really think very, very long and hard about which one is preferable.
It is so hard.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way. Here's Fort Pierce. Hello.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to participate.
In Fort Pierce.
Yes.
A great place to be from.
I have to drive around all during the day just to catch your signal.
Well, good for you. How about the other station? I don't want to mention which one. Does that come in?
No.
No?
I really haven't tried it.
Well, give it a shot.
But I miss you. I moved here about 6 months ago, and I miss you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm moving up there pretty soon.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Ron and Ron. Thumbs up or thumbs down, sir?
Those degenerates, thumbs down.
Okay. Nothing worse than degenerates.
Right.
William Robert Schwartz III.
He redeemed himself 100% when he reported that the police had to apprehend the pervert before he went blind.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Okay, I just had a little sausage in my mouth. Brooke Daniels.
Too Jewish.
Okay, a thumbs down on Brooke for a little bit too. How about the laugh? Do you like Brooke's laugh?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Moving along, Karen K.
The worst.
And the jingles and rejoins, the oldie moldy 50s music jingles.
Terrible. Gives them the axe.
Okay, good luck, pal.
Thank you.
Have a great life. A call all the way from Fort Pierce, this guy called. How do you like that? Because he cares enough to try to save WIOD. I think we ought to be really honored and impressed by the fact that there are so many people. See, this is what it's all about. I hate to break the news to people like Walter Sabo, all these experts. All these people think they... See, this ain't Orlando. This ain't Tampa, not Orlando. It's not Clearwater. It's not Jacksonville. It's not Jacksonville, Florida, or South Carolina. It's not Memphis. It's not even Kissimmee. This is Miami. We make the audience, this is a part of their lives. It's so boring here, and believe me when I tell you, that we make this a very important part of their lives. That's what it's all about. So you can think it's really inside. You can think it's whatever you want to think, but believe me, this is the bread and butter. This is the meat and potatoes. I think I'm choking on that right now. Or is it just the bacon? Oh, boy, these are good. Man, oh, man. Yeah, I started gagging on a White Hot just a second ago in the middle of that call, for which I apologize profusely. Although I noticed the cardboard cutout started smiling. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Great.
I'd like to participate in your survey.
Okay, sir. Ron and Ron.
Love him.
All right. William Robert Schwartz III.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay. Brooke Daniels.
I like her.
Karen K.
She's a sick bitch.
And the jingles and rejoins.
Throw them away.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neil.
Okay. Thank you so much for your very selective choice of terminology there. So there's a guy who basically likes everything except Karen and the jingles. Well, that's not bad. Huh? That's a good start. I think if we just loosen Karen up a little bit, send her down to Wayne Arnold's.
I had one in my mouth once.
Here's Hollywood. Hello.
I'd like to pontificate.
Yes, sir.
Let's run them down, Neil.
I know. I just I don't know why I did that. I apologize for doing that to you. I just thought
right.
Ron and Ron.
Suck.
Okay. William the Turd.
Okay.
King William the Turd. They like this guy. Let's see. That's 10 to. He's pulling away, George. It's 13 to 8. I didn't do that, George. Don't be potchking or you better watch yourself. Brooke Daniels.
Okay.
Okay, that's 15 to 5. Brooke is safely ahead. She be doing it. Karen K.
Triple suck. And she does have too much in her mouth, by the way.
Does she? And
Too
the
much.
jingles, well, evidently it worked. And the jingles and rejoins.
Quadruple suck.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say.
Thank you for your educated opinion, and have a great day. And God bless you. We have an open line in Broward, 767 WIOD. The lines are smoking today, and I think some of the people inside the building may be smoking, and my guts are starting to twist from this great food, from this great lunch. Let's see, from Cliff and Brill? Cliff and something. What the hell kind of a name is that? Ron and Ron? All right, it says. It says they're...
All right.
Thank you. So I'm putting that down. The news guy likes a lot. George! Okay, that's it. We're taking George's weenie away. Brooke Daniels, dead topics, nice laugh. I don't, yeah, what is it? I guess they don't like her. Karen, kill her. The jingles, kill them. Okay, thank you so much. Here's another fax. Ron and Ron, it says, no way. It says, in big letters,
no.
Billy Bob, mouthful of turd, it says,
no.
Okay, there you go, George, there's one. Karen K. It's got a big thumbs down, as in...
No.
Okay. What about Brooke? Did I do Brooke? I don't have Brooke. Oh, here it is. No, they don't like her either. And the jingles and rejoins, it's got a humongous, gigantic...
No.
Thank you so much. Who's that from? It don't have a name, but listen, we'll take it. We'll take it. Here's Joe at Gagliotti Instrument Labs in Hialeah. How do you like that? Buenos dias, Joe. Jose? Ron and Ron, thumbs down. The news turd guy, thumbs up. Brooke Daniels, down. So I wonder why Rick Riley was sucking around with him so much yesterday. He must have taken his own survey. I have never heard such shameless suction. I told Rimmer on the phone yesterday, even he has never sucked anything so hard as Rick Riley sucked William Schwartz's Jones turd yesterday at 3 o'clock. What was supposed to be like a 2-minute newscast turned into a 10-minute newscast because Rick insisted on reading the story about how William Milford III saved somebody's life with a whatever that was, with Home Depot. Was that what it was? With the kidney? Oh, with the kidney thing. And just herniating the suction. I'm embarrassed for Rick Riley, okay? In other words, it's one thing to come out and say, good job, and I realize he's praying and hoping that he might, continue being around here after next February, but I wouldn't count on it. But, I mean, for him to get on there and tell William Milford III...
Enjoy your penis.
I mean, I thought that was going a little bit too far. Brooke Daniels, thumbs down on this one, and Jingles and Karen K. also a big fat...
No.
On this one. Okay, thank you so much, Joe Jose. This is fun. This is more fun than we've had last 2 days, I'll tell you that. And the phones are smoking. We're having a good meal. Harry Venus is walking around, having a great time, eating some free food, trying to get the lay of the land here and figure out what this place is all about. 11:43 at WIOD. Marlins fans, Sunshine's Network's 5th season of Marlins coverage continues tonight. The defending National League champion Atlanta Braves are in town, featuring whatever they got. They got Chipper Jones, who ain't that good, by the way, Kenny Lofton, and they got Ryan Klesko, who looks a lot better than Chipper, and a staff of Cy Young winners, too. In fact, even Tommy Glavine still looks pretty good for an old guy. Jim Leland's Marlins are loaded this season. They got Bobby Bonilla. Nice play last night, Bobby. They got Gary Sheffield, Moishi Alou, Jeff Conine. The road to the pennant goes through Atlanta, and the Marlins have their sights set on the division-leading Braves. They can almost still see them. Sunshine Network will showcase 14 Marlins games this month, so in May, if you're looking for Marlins, look to Sunshine Network, the same place you'll find the Atlantic Division champion Miami Heat. Well, they had a tough time. Ed Pope says they choked. Let's choke Ed Pope, okay? Let's choke the Pope. The national champion Florida Gators and the FSU Seminoles. Watch the Marlins and the Braves do it tonight on Sunshine Network starting at 7 o'clock and see why Sunshine be the leader in Florida sports coverage.
610 WIOD. The 50-50 mix of today's hits.
I honestly do not look at a guy's crotch until I don't. It is not what I'm looking at. You could put a zucchini in your pants and I wouldn't notice.
And yesterday's favorites.
I got my 3x5 cards. I got my list of 600 hot button topics today, and we're going to make it work whether Walter Sabo likes it or not. How do you like that?
The best variety in South Florida. 610 WIOD. Wonderful Isle of Dementia. 610 WIOD.
Grab your little lady, tip your hat and smile. Break into the two-step, just avoid the pile. Under western skies, the dance floor's covered with cow pies. Do the cow pie shuffle. Barnyard is our ballroom as we break into the trots. I hope the moon is full so we can miss them messy spots. It's the quick stop, double hop, miss the plop, just drop, grab a mop, cow pie shuffle. Won't you move across the dance floor? Grab a rope and steer that heifer near. Hop that stool and tie her to a fence post. As you utter those sweet nothings in her ear. Now listen here.
Rectum.
Stomp your feet and holler, but make sure you look down. Them snakeskin boots you're wearing won't look too good in brown. Now everybody clog and jump that prairie log to the cow pie shuffle. Now you're really moving, you got the hang of it. Just grab another partner if your first one steps in. It's the just let still wet, ain't set, better yet, watch your step, cow pie shuffle. Won't you move across the dance floor? Grab a rope and steer that heifer near. Hop that stool and tie her to a fence post. As you utter those sweet nothings in her ear. Now listen here. Bessie, you're looking good tonight. It's the quick stop, double hop, miss the plop, just drop, grab a mop, cow pie shuffle. One more time. It's the just let still wet, ain't set, better yet, watch the step count by shuffle.
I like it. 11:51 at WIOD. Oh, God, this cake is good. Did you see this? This Atkins cheesecake? This is the real thing. This is the Emmis. In fact, Dr. Bob has put his thing on it, his autograph. Thank you so much. But I'm gagging on that bacon yet. Oh, man, it's killing me. God's punishment, the wrath of the Lord. Ron and Ron so far gone through a lot of faxes. By the way, some couple of cute comments on the faxes here, right?
No.
Here's one that says, Ron and Ron would go over great in Arkansas, get rid of those toothless rednecks. William Milford, growing on me, hated him the first week, George.
Oh, man.
Let's see, he's way ahead. 22 to 12. Not even close. Brooke Daniels, goddess of WIOD.
Howard!
Jingles is somebody at WIOD brain dead. And then Karen K, it says, a disgrace to Gentiles everywhere. Dump now before it's too late. Dump now before it's too late, sweetheart. God, I'm telling you, that bacon is good for you. Clean out everything in your lungs. Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to participate in the survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron, sir. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Asinine and inane, thumbs down.
William the Third News Guy.
Different, good, enjoying listening.
Oh, man.
Up.
George, quit the crap. George is putting all this crap in there. Brooke Daniels.
Hate a laugh, supercilious, small, thumb down.
A small thumb.
Right.
Okay. And Karen K.
Should seek new career, thumbs down.
And the Jingles and the WIOD rejoins, the great John Ford Productions.
Too dated, thumbs down.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you. Okay, we have an open line on the out-of-town line. Let's see, so far, here's an update just before the top of the hour. Ron and Ron, 7 up, 5, 10, 15, 20, 27 down. They got a long road to hoe, just like the Buffalo Sabres, man. They're not done yet, but close to it. William Robert Milford III, who's coming up in a matter of moments, by the way. You better crank your radios up. 5, 10, 15, 23 yay, and only 12 nay. Way ahead. George?
Oh, man.
Brooke Daniels, 17 yay and 16 nay. She was way ahead earlier, and now all of a sudden she needs your help. I don't want to tilt this one way or the other, but she can use a little helping hand right now. She was way in the lead. She was a million miles ahead of the crowd, and all of a sudden, just when she thought she was... Karen K. still, even after 2 hours of this falderall, has...
My vagina.
Oh! Right, really? She got the O spot. She don't have one positive vote yet. None. Zero. Zippity-doo-dah. And she's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 no. They don't know who the hell it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 nays and no yays. And the Jingles and the rejoins, there are 4 people out there who with a tin ear who say they're great, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 28 who say they suck, they blow. They're like from Melo Tsabetsky's urine, which means in Chinese, from 5 million years ago. Here's Kendall. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir. Buenos dias.
How are you today, sir?
Okay. Ron and Ron show.
Participate in your survey.
What is it?
I would like to participate in your survey.
Okay, but I just finished asking all the questions.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Ron and Ron.
No, I'd rather listen to Amor until 10 o'clock when you start.
Radio Amor.
Radio Amor.
Mucho Luis Miguel?
No, I don't like Luis Miguel. He's kind of like,
Too
a
faggy,
homie
yeah.
boy.
What?
A homie boy.
Homie, a homo boy. Oh, so you definitely don't like Enrique, huh?
Enrique is better than Luis.
¿Quién es más macho?
He's a better singer.
Enrique is a better singer than Luis?
Yeah.
All right, that just added a lot of credibility to your call.
Yeah.
Okay, William Milford III, the news guy.
Oh, he's great. Up.
All right. George is making noises.
He's good. The guy's good.
I think he's great.
Yeah.
Brooke Daniels, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Only when she's laughing. There you go, there.
Yeah. So I'm going to put down a yes.
Okay.
If she can make you laugh, if she can make you chuckle a little bit.
Yeah, I like her.
How about Karen K, sir?
No, I'd rather go swimming.
Swimming?
Yeah, swimming, to the beach.
Like at the bottom of the ocean, right.
Yeah.
And the Jingles and the rejoins?
No, way down. I'd rather go work out.
Okay.
Okay, my friend.
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.
Hasta que your meetas.
Okay, me.
Okay. We have an open line today at 6229463. So we got the real Emmis here, the Dr. Atkins cheesecake, the real good stuff. Which is very low in carbs. Very, very, very... So should I mention on the air that our friend Kobe from the Heavenly Cheesecake, formerly place, is the one that's been commissioned to make these? Because he makes sure that they're all like right up to specs. No, they're not selling them at specs, but they're like all right up to specificaciones, and that they don't have too many carbs, and he really knows his stuff. How do you like that? What did I tell you? See, we don't turn you on to anybody that's selling you phony cheesecakes that have got 5,000 grams of carbs in them, okay? When you're supposed to be like on the Atkins diet and losing, and now you got the official, which is coming up in the spot anyway in just a second. But it happens to be very, very good. And if I'm going to come on here and plug something like Enrique being real good, I think I probably better taste it first. 11:57 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. Neil Rogers. While you're goofing off at work.
Yeah.
610 WIOD.
Tom, it's Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does say Jesus here. Okay. Jesus Puentes.
Watch it about Jesus.
What?
He had a day job. You know that Jesus Christ was a carpenter. You never saw very many paintings of him building anything. He was usually sitting around talking with the disciples, so I figure he worked for the city there. Don't get me started. Right. You know what I'm talking about, Bob.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I bet you're right.
I had my first homosexual experience last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. 2 lesbians beat the hell out of me out there. Out at the carburation party.
Neil Rogers.
I had a chick named Kay. One day she flew away.
Oi!
Tijuana, where the moon is blue.
The moon is blue.
But with our right-wing censorship, there are words that mustn't slip. To truly tell you how I feel for Kay.
So, if you see Kay in Tijuana, I'll see you in Tijuana too. Now if you see Kay, tell her I miss her each day, and the FCC won't let me sing this song I wrote today. Now if you see Kay, take her hand, gently say that after this transmission I'll be out in 90 days. Oh, if you see Kay in Tijuana, then I'll see you in Tijuana. Don't wanna go, but gotta see you in Tijuana too.
12:05 at WIOD. Here's one that says, I bet you even Truman Capote never sucked his hard. What? Hey, how are you, whoever you are? Who is it?
Jack Mark.
Oh, that was Jack Mark, that midget out there? That was Jack. What is he coming back here to? What? Maybe he'd like to come on the air and talk about what a phony he is. He don't look like the guy that... Maybe it was Bob Rose. Maybe that isn't the guy. Is that the same guy?
There's a couple of guys out there.
Huh?
One of them is Jack Mark.
The little short Jew.
They're running another tour through here.
No, but seriously, I'd like to have him come in here on the air instead of inviting me to come up to his orifice, which I'm not holding a court with him, and tell us why it was he extended the offer to me to use his parking spot, and then the one that I did when he was nowhere to be seen, he got all bent out of shape and started putting crap on my car and making a big song and a dance all over the building. I don't think that's the same guy, though. Maybe the other guy was a phony Jack Mark. Maybe it was a jackass or jack off. Or some of the other things that I noticed are posted on that sign out there this morning, like Jack Crap, Jack Sprat, Jack Shot. I wouldn't have waved at him if I would have known who that was. That wasn't the guy, I don't think.
No, you only saw one of them. There were 2 guys out there.
Oh, well, maybe Jack Mark didn't have the balls to come by the door. No, I saw 2 guys. Well, one was a midget. So anyway, like I started to say, here's a fax that says, I bet you even Truman Capote never sucked as hard as Rick Riley did yesterday on that new news guy. Now, that's disgusting. We don't have a fax? I just made that up? Okay, let's see. Where do we stand right now? We got a ton of faxes here. They're great. They're creative. Keep those faxes coming. 305-690-6440 on our... This is our last hour for this. We can't do this for 4 solid hours. We can't? No, we can't. This is our last hour for our big survey, and then in the 1 o'clock hour, we're going to analyze it, and the survey, too. We're going to chew up these results and spit them out. So far, Karen K. doesn't have one Jess. Not one. So I guess Walt hasn't called in yet.
No.
10, 20, 36 nays. One thing I'm going to make sure of at the other station is we only have one DCS.
No.
In the studio, not in the control room. I may leave any second. Here's Jupiter. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to take a survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
Don't listen or listen to The Light Bulb, QAM, and Howard.
Did you hear Howard this morning, 6:30?
I missed that.
Oh, thank God. William Schwartz III.
Love him.
All right. Brooke Daniels.
Don't listen after 6.
Okay, so Karen K, you don't listen?
Absolutely
and
not.
The jingles and the rejoins.
Go to hell.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, Neil?
Yes?
The confrontation contest is on CD. If you like, I'll send you a copy of it.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, you do have it on CD.
But thank you so much.
Okay.
And God bless you. And see
Jack
you.
Mark wants to guarantee that he won't be cut off if he comes in here.
Wait a minute.
Go to hell.
What do you mean he wants to be guaranteed?
Like
Don't you remember?
In writing.
In writing?
In triplicate.
Bring him in here. Bring that. Is there a microphone over there? Well, he can just...
Yes,
yeah, there's a mic over there. Just swing it around. Just bring Jack Mark in here and let's hear what he has to say in his own defense of his barbaric, grotesque behavior. I mean, if he wants to make a big song today, what is that, Mike 4?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Where is he?
He's coming.
He's coming. Oh, well, when he gets done, tell him to come in here. Jack Mark, ladies and gentlemen, from Marketing Magic, the same schlumpers that bought WSRF. And here, just to think when we were going to make a big deal for me to go over there and simulcast my show on SRF, and he blew it, huh? He had the big opportunity of his lifetime. I always wanted to be on a station that was off the end of the dial. Where is this guy?
I don't know.
Are you telling me that he said that he would come in here, and I've got the microphone open, we're sitting here, Wayne came in and adjusted the seat and his microphone, put a little something in the seat, getting ready for him? Where the hell is he? This is just like that religious nut that called me yesterday with the same bull crap, okay? Can't defend your own case, so you just make a lot of noise and then hide. Come on, Jack, let's get in here and tell the audience how you invited me to park in your spot. Here he comes. He's on his way. There he is. Now, see, this isn't the guy that was just in the hallway.
Yes,
Over
yes,
here, Jack. That thing is a microphone. I know you don't have any of those at WSRF because everything is probably automated and whatever.
I ordered one.
Okay, what happened? I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell us the real story.
On which?
What do you mean on which? On the parking spot?
Oh, yeah, this is a terrific time to do it. When you
well,
and
wait a minute. What else do you think I asked you in here for your opinion? Okay, you want to take our survey?
I thought we were having coffee.
Yeah, we are having coffee. It's all the food's gone.
I got to tell you something, Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
First of all, on the parking space.
Yeah.
I meant when I was out of town, you could have my space.
Well, how would I know when you're out of town?
I told my secretary to make a schedule available. So when I'm out of town, like I'm going out of town next Thursday.
Oh, I will not use your spot.
No, I want you to.
I will not use that spot.
Why?
Because it's a Jack spread on it or something like that.
No, but you missed the point.
What is the point?
Wait, why don't I put Jack or Neil when Jack's out of town?
But how do I, so in other words, I have to check your schedule? Is it that much of a big matzia to you that, I mean, you drive the Jaguar, right?
No.
What do you drive?
BMW.
Oh, well, no wonder. That answers all my questions. Do you drive a BMW made by a bunch of Farbissina Germans?
Well, I used to think it stood for British Motor Works.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
And I've been driving them ever since.
It stands for Brown, B-R-A-U-N, as in Ava.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
Well, so now you're old enough to know.
Can I ask you a question?
I'd go out there and sell it right now. Jack Mark wants to give away his BMW in a parking lot. The first person shows up, he will give you the keys in the car because he's embarrassed to be driving a Nazi-mobile. Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
No, seriously, but let's back up for a second.
Wait, you know that signal that goes straight to heaven? WSRF.
Yeah, what is it, 1900 on the dot?
Can I tell you something? You'll appreciate this. As the foremost leading authority on AM radio.
Yes.
Maybe in the country.
In the world, in the universe, yes?
Absolutely.
From here to Uranus.
I want you to watch this station because
Grow.
I'm telling you that we're going to be the biggest small station in 50 years.
I'll plug the crap out of it when I get over to QAM.
Would you come on for a show one day?
No.
Why?
Because I'm going to be under contract to another radio station. I can't do that.
If you
tuned in... Do you think that I would sell out people that are paying me $1 million a year to come on some horse crap station with a signal that goes straight up in the air?
It's not going to be a horse crap station.
How do you know that?
Because I know, because I'm a genius.
Are you going to put Van Patrick back on the air? He ain't feeling too good. You know, he put that station on the air. You do know that, don't you?
Neil, I may
do you know Van Patrick?
No.
The late, great voice of the Detroit Lions?
No, I'm
He
not.
put that station on the air.
You're kidding.
And he's dead.
You mean
I
John-
don't want you to feel
John
bad about
Tenaglia
that.
didn't put the station on the air?
John Tenaglia he couldn't put a gas station on. Are you kidding me? John Tenaglia is an axe murderer.
Yeah, you know what I promised?
Just ask some of the people in this building that work for John Tenaglia in this business. Just ask Lino in here. He'll tell you stories about John Tenaglia chasing people around the studio with a hammer.
Do you know what I promised Ronna Wolf?
Madman, yes?
I told Ronna, I gave her my word, that I personally would
Who's
not...
that?
Ronna Wolf.
Who
You know
the hell
Ronna.
is that?
Ronna,
Oh, the
very
big
nice
bad
lady,
wolf,
president
yeah.
of PAX in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
I promised her...
I know her.
I promised her...
Bitch.
Yeah.
I promised her that I would not do my own show in your hours while you were with IOD, because I didn't
Yeah.
want to hurt your share.
And when I go to QAM, you promise that you're going to be on yourself? Please? I want to get a commitment right here. I hope you're more honest than Michael Mayo.
I'll give you a better commitment than that.
Okay.
I'm going to start a show in 2 weeks, and it's called Tangle and Catch. And I'm going to analyze
Tangle
your show.
and Catch?
That's right.
So in other words, you're going to try to make a show out of my show. Another guy wants to siphon off of Neil Rogers. Oh, nervous laugh. Get serious, Jack. You're
Wait a
gonna
minute.
You're going to analyze the show?
Do you know who invented the paperclip?
I couldn't care less.
Do you know what that person made?
Do I know what they made?
The person that invented the paperclip made $37,000. Now, you know what a serrated paperclip is? The little nicks in it that hold a little better? That person made $800,000.
Yeah.
So if you're doing what you're doing for $1 million a year, why can't I make $2 million?
I don't begrudge you anything. I hope you make $5 million, and then maybe you can add another parking space on there and just give it to me permanent. How would that be?
Yeah, but if you go to
Then you don't
QAM,
have to
how
get
can I
all-
do that?
I'll come over here and park. I'll have a limousine take me down there. How's that?
Well, if we get real big, are you going to come back to our station?
To what? To WSRF?
Yeah, we're going to take that national. You could be a
Get
star.
out of here. Do you know where that thing is on the dial? It's 2520 on the dial. There's not a radio in the world that can pick up that goddamn station, and you know it.
You didn't
listen. It's off the end of the dial. It's so
You
far.
didn't-
Even Lard-ass Limbaugh ain't that far to the right. You know that, Jack.
Ask your own engineer, Lino, if you can't
Lino
hear it
says
now
that
bright
you couldn't
and
hear
clear.
that station if you had your head in the transmitter. You couldn't hear it. He told me that this morning.
He won't
said,
say-
"Boy,
he won't
those
say it to the
suckers over
public
there
on your show."
are they going to be sorry they bought that piece of crap? Why do you think Paxton gave it to you for a song? He's desperate to dump it. Do you think that Paxton owns any radio stations that are any good?
Absolutely.
He wouldn't know a radio station if you stuck it up his rectum.
Oh, I don't think you're right.
Okay. So in other words, you're going to be rebutting me, and then you're going to be going on kissing Buddy Bud's ass?
No,
Man,
I don't.
oh, man.
I don't kiss anybody's.
And I noticed, you didn't come on here to talk about the parking space and how you lied to me. You came on here to plug WSRF. Now, when does this sale go through? Of this abortion that you bought. When does it go through?
By the way, Mr. Rogers,
Yes,
we're on the
Mr.
air
Mark.
today, and it sounds great.
And you own it?
We LMA'd it. We already took
Oh,
over.
LM made it. That doesn't mean you own it. Yeah, LM made it. So in other words, it's just another one of those phony deals.
No, you know what an LMA is.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
It's a lucky marketing
Yeah,
agreement.
it's an unlucky marketing agreement for the audience. It means that grave robbers are operating the radio station, a bunch of banditos.
Not true.
See.
Not true. You know what you did 2 weeks ago that I thought was unfair?
And what was that?
On your show? And
What
by
was
the
that?
way,
I don't really care whether you thought it was unfair. I didn't ask you to come in here and critique my show. I'm doing okay without your help, okay? I'm doing okay without your help.
This is not
Mr.
negative.
Expert.
This is
Mr.
not negative.
Hotshot. By the way, thanks for the nice billboards.
Oh, I think they're great.
They are great. Keep putting them up.
Absolutely.
I love it. Keep putting them up. Harry wants them down, but he ain't got no clout yet.
But
He
you know
hasn't been here long
what?
enough.
That goes to show you the kind
Harry
of
said,
people...
"Get those down, get them down." And then Jay Hoker says, "We're putting more up."
No,
just because they're assholes. They don't know.
it goes to
They
show
know
you the
what they
kind of
want.
people the Paxton people are. They're not going to take
I know
your
what kind of people the Paxton
they're not
people
going to
are.
take your billboards down and say, "Oh, I'm taking my marbles because Neil's going to play another game."
Well, guess what? Wait till Bud Paxton finds out you're Jewish.
He knows.
The deal is off.
He knows.
The deal is off. You're out. Why do you think he bought the station from Cox? Goyim. He only buys stations from Goyim.
Neil,
Dean Goodman, Jewish guy. Do you see
he
him with radio?
donated to
He
one of
stuck
our
him on
charities.
television. You got him out of the radio business. Jewish. You don't want no Jews on there.
He donated to one of our charities.
What he donated? Plastic Jesus?
No, what he did
Get
was...
out of here with it. Okay, look, I got 1 minute. Let's get back to the parking spot. Why did you offer, which I thought was a very peculiar but very nice thing? I don't know you from Moshe Pupik. I'm walking out to my
That's
car
right.
weeks ago, and you said, if I'm not in that spot, any day you want you can park there.
It was an error in communication.
No, but you said it wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I want you to apologize for saying it wrong. If I understood that I had to look at your schedule to see when you were out of town to use your spot, I would have left the car running with the keys in it, of course, my 97 Vet. I would have just left it running out on the road there. I would have run in, checked with 85 secretaries, and seen if you were out of town or not. Why didn't you tell me that?
Okay, I cannot apologize for your failure to understand what I was saying, but I will say this
I don't
to you.
speak Sanskrit.
Well, you didn't understand what the school board did
Speak it
last month.
English. I don't care about... Or you're going to be talking about the school board on the surf? Oh, thank God.
No.
You ought to put the light bulb off the map. No wonder Buddy Bud got rid of that thing.
You said something on Passover.
On Pesach, yeah?
That was
Say
inaccurate.
it right.
Pesach.
At least pretend to be a real Jew. Pesach, yes?
You said something that was inaccurate.
Like what?
You failed to tell the public when you did your show that the reason that the
I said
school
Jack
board...
Mark's a liar. And
the
that
reason
was
that
not
the school
inaccurate.
board selected that day to be a teacher's work
There's
day
nothing worse than
is
an
because they
Indian
knew
giver.
that
Just
so
go
many
up-
people would
just
be
go
out.
up the street to the corner of Sterling there in the 441 and talk to the Indians. There's nothing worse than being an Indian giver. I want an apology right now from you that you got all bent out of shape. I mean, even if you were upset that I was parking on there on the wrong day, why didn't you at least cut me some slack and say he misunderstood instead of putting a note on my beautiful car, on my beautiful Corvette, and running around the building like Napoleon here, like a Jewish Napoleon?
Well, I got your attention, didn't I?
You got my attention so you could come in here and plug your radio station, and good luck to it.
Well, I appreciate that, but I will say
and
this about the
goodbye.
parking space because it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my secretary my schedule, and I meant what I told you. Woo! I didn't mean park for the whole shift, Neil.
Oh, just for a few minutes.
I'm a busy working guy, too. If I
Just
made $1
for a
million
few
a
minutes.
year, you could have my spot forever.
Yeah.
So when I grow up and I'm a big boy and successful...
How about if I pay you for your spot, since it sounds like you're really hard up for cash? How about if I paid you for the spot?
How much?
I'll bring you some lira. How about 10,000 lira?
I don't know what they are.
Exactly. Okay, Jack, thanks very much. Okay, Jack Mark there, 1218 at WIOD. I rest my case, yeah.
610 WIOD. She'll never see the light of day.
What happens in your bedroom is your own private business, but if you're going to start looking at movies, then you're sick. I mean, just bottom line, you're a sicko.
Like I said, I don't like it, but I don't...
I'm a born-again Christian, and I don't want to force my religion upon you.
Yeah,
but that's the way I see it.
See, I tend to trust people who watch pornography before I trust born-again Christians.
Karen K. Weeknights, 610 WIOD. 610 WIOD. Wonderful Isle of Doo-Doo.
I pooped my pants.
610
What do you say? I pooped my pants.
WIOD.
Okay, it's 1220 at WID. One more time, come on. I pooped my pants. So we're getting faxes up the old rectum here today. I'll tell you, they're great. And by the way, that was Jack Mark from Magic Marketing on air from WSRF 1900 on your radio dial. Just keep twisting it and twisting it and twisting it and yanking it and pulling it, and your dial too, and you might hear it. It's entertainment radio. Hey, I hope he makes a lot of money. He's Jewish. Okay, here's the survey. Ron and Ron used to be a Camelot, now more like a garage sale. Okay, no. A big, fat...
No.
William the Turd, excellent, big ego, not afraid to tango with the on-the-air town. Not tangle, but tango. I never danced with him, but I understand he does a great two-step. Brooke Daniels, love to listen to her whine on the while I'm on the turnpike. Okay, likes that turnpike stuff, Brooke. Karen K, no. Come on, there's got to be one. Somebody put in a call to Walter Sabo up there in New York or wherever the hell he's hanging out.
No.
Let's see, better suited for announcing job at a local bingo hall, Karen, it says. The Jingles, yes, likes the Jingles. Grandma's a time when Miami was great. Okay, 100 years ago. Here's one that says, let's have an on-the-air chess game we can play for up to 5 hours. We'll hold all the calls and the spots till one of us wins. Okay, great. What is this? What the hell is this? Just crap. Okay, Ron and Ron. This one says thumbs down. William the Third, they love him. Rick and Suds, thumbs up, but they're not on the thing. Karen K, another, oh, geez, thumbs down. And Brooke Daniels down. Let's see, Brooke is, I think, fallen, what is she, 21 to 19. Very close. She's hanging on. Here's a fax that says the demise of WIOD started when that's not Bud, but Butt Paxson took over. The same thing happened to the Panthers when Stu was traded. There you go. There's a good parallel. There's an old adage that states, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Didn't Phil do a stint with these terrible jingles as a joke? That's right. Now the whole station is a joke. How many times an hour do you think the phrase WIOD 610 radio needs to be said? How phony! Exclamation point. As for Ron and Ron, I have my radio set on 610 to wake up at 5:30. Sports overnight is great with Brody by the Bay. As soon as I hear the music for Ron and Ron, I bolt out of bed to turn off the radio. They suck, and I don't mean that in a good way. I think that's a thumbs down. Brooke is okay for a Jap. That's a thumbs up. William Milhouse needs... William Milhouse the Third needs a witch doctor to shrink his swollen head. What a jerk off! Will you stop? Now this is getting like the Karen K show now with these stupid sound effects. Stop it. Rick is a turd. Well, we know that. We're not taking a poll on that. It's beyond debate. And if you see Kay, tell her she's going to be to F her way to the top of something for a job. She needs to set her standards higher than okay. She sucks. And what's the other one? The Jingles. Okay, already told. Okay, there you go. Excellent. Thank you, George and Mary in the Falls. Here's one that says, Ron and Ron, thumbs down. They're not doing good. The Turd, thumbs down. Brooke Daniels, thumbs up. Karen K, A major thumbs down. Hysterically smelly bitch liar, and I won't read the rest, okay? And the new jingles, they like it. Thumbs up. Got a few of those. People have got like a 10 here. Here's one. Ron and Ron. Here's the thumb. It's going the up direction. Of course, it's got a picture of a doctor with a rectum. But I don't want to go into that. The hemorrhoid-winning journalist, thumbs up. They love him, George. Karen K. Never heard the show, so that's good. She's got 6 of those. The Jingles, a big thumbs down. And Brooke Daniels, unfortunately for Brooke, another one in the down position. Here's one that says, Ron and Ron, okay. The new Ron blows, but it's okay. Where the hell are they? Are they on? Oh, here they are. Billy Bob the Turd, they like it. They like it. Brooke Daniels, very good. Karen K., she sucks. Sucks. And no jingles. No jingles. Get rid of those jingles. There's only one person out there that wants to hear jingles, I'll be honest with you. Where the hell is he already? Where is he?
My. Look out now.
Even he don't like the jingles. Ron and Ron, it says they suck. The Turd is okay. Brooke Daniels is okay. Karen K., it says I feel sorry for her. The new gingle sucks. Gingle. The new gingle. Must be Italian. And on it goes. Here's one that says, let's see, William Schwartz Milford the Turd, thumbs up. Ron and Ron, a big thumbs down. Brooke Daniels, what is that? Half and half. I'll give her an up just because I feel like it. Karen K., 2 thumbs down. We'll only give her 1. And the jingles, there you go. Okay, thank you, May. So there we go. And we're going to do, what is it? It's the 12 o'clock hour. We'll go to 1 o'clock then. In the 1 o'clock hour, we'll dissect it. We'll digest it. We'll give you all the results. We'll publish it in the newspapers. This is one hell of an important survey. And, man, that discussion with Jack Mark really did something for me, I'll tell you. You know what it did? Gave me heartburn. Either that or Wayne Arnold or both. We have an open line on the out-of-town line, by the way, 1-888-474-9463. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'd like to do a survey.
Ron and Ron.
Okay, suck.
Okay. William the Turd.
Excellent.
How about them apples?
Brooke Daniels.
Excellent.
Karen K.
Complete lunatic.
Jingles and rejoins.
Suck.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
May the Lord bless and keep it. See ya. We have an open line at Broward. 767-9463. 767-WIOD. Poor Karen. Come on, somebody. Now, we don't want to tilt the survey. 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. We do have there are 50 votes so far. 44 hate her like poison, and 6 have never heard the show. Other than that, in the positive column is a big oh. How do you like that, huh? That is unbelievable. That's just unconscionable. That's it. And don't say that I'm like the one that's tilting the survey, sweetheart, because William Milford of Millhouse the Turd, he's like way ahead. 10, 20, 35 to 15. He has got an insurmountable lead, George. Insurmountable lead, whether you like it or not, and you don't. George hates him. George hates you, William. Rob, whatever your name is. 12:20. And by the way, see, it's the yin and yang. You hate him like poison, and Rick is just licking him from head to toe. I mean, Rick just loves him. Rick just adores him. Rick wants to have his baby, I think. 12:27 at WIOD. Now you can have your cake and eat it, too. The Dr. Atkins low-carbohydrate cheesecake, which I just finished 2 small pieces, by the way, 2 rather large pieces, and it's damn good stuff. Dr. Atkins, the creator of the wildly successful Atkins diet, has created the only authorized Dr. Atkins cheesecake. With only 3 grams of carbohydrates per serving, it's the perfect treat for the low-carb dieters. Plus, the Dr. Atkins cheesecake is rich, it's creamy, it's delicious. Dr. Atkins developed the cheesecake to meet his rigorous demands, so you know you can enjoy it and that you're within your diet guidelines. But if you want to make sure you're getting the real thing, be sure and look for the Dr. Atkins signature right there on the label so that you know it's the Emmis. You can have your cake and eat it, too, with Dr. Atkins low-carb cheesecake. And try the other great Dr. Atkins products like Lipolysia, his delicious protein drink, and the Atkins Bake Mix for pancakes. You can call to find the store nearest you that carries all this good stuff, or to find out about home delivery. Just sit on your ass and call 1-888-Dr. Atkins. That's 1-888-DOCTA. That's 1-888-DRATKINS. Got it? And be sure and look for the Dr. Atkins signature on the label on the box so you know you're getting the real thing, not some ripoff. 1-888-DRATKINS.
610 WIOD. The topic today, why don't we get phone calls?
We're sorry.
610 WIOD.
You son of a bitch.
Hi there, boys and girls. Today, we've got a very extra special friend stopping by to show us all about something really special. I hear him at the door right now. Come on in, Mr. McMack.
How are you, laddie? Hey, brought by something I wanted to show you.
Oh, I wonder what
Here
it is. It looks like an octopus with a kilt on.
That's me bag, boy.
Ooh, your bag?
Hey.
Ooh, what? Can I touch it?
Sure, go ahead.
Ooh,
Run your hands out.
that's soft.
Hey,
It's
like
really
velvet.
soft.
Hey.
Oh, what's this right here?
That is my blowpipe.
What do you do with the blowpipe?
You blow on it, lad.
You blow on
Hey,
it?
you put your mouth around it and you blow.
Oh, can I do that?
Hey, would you like to blow my pipe, laddie?
Oh, can I?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, lad. You got to put your mouth around it, lad. Don't be afraid it's not going to break.
All right, like this?
Hey, that's a boy. Stick it all the way down your throat there.
It's getting bigger.
Hey, that means you're doing it right.
What's this over here?
That's me chanter.
What do I do with that?
What you do with that, laddie, is you put your both hands on it, you cover the hole, and you run your hands up and down the shaft real quick.
Ooh, it's making a noise.
Hey.
Like that?
Hey, run your hands up and down it there. Now what you want to do, laddie, is you want to blow on the pipe. You want to squeeze the bag nice and gentle. And then you want to run your hands up and down the shaft real quick.
Ooh, okay.
All together, all at the same time.
Okay, here we go.
Good, laddie. Hey, that's good, lad. Sure. That's good, laddie. Keep blowing. Blow harder, laddie. Harder. Squeeze the bag. Squeeze more. Run your hands up and down the shaft. Quick, faster. Run your hands up and down faster. Blow. It's been two you're playing on my bag. Laddie.
Can we do that again?
After I catch me breath, maybe.
Father O'Toole.
Okay, 12:33 at WIOD. Happy Thursday. We got another half hour of this insanity, and then we can add all these up. We can tabulate them. We can bring in the Price Waterhouse people to certify this and certify the audience and certify the management for putting some of these people on the air, and then we'll figure it out. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing today?
Great.
I want to take your survey.
Would you like to participate in our award-winning survey, laddie?
That's right.
Okay, here we go. Ron and Ron.
They suck. I'd rather listen to Howard.
William Milhouse III.
No, don't like him.
Brooke Daniels. Will you stop? Brooke Daniels.
I like her.
Okay. Karen Kay.
I see a new career, and Biscayne comes to mind.
Jingles and rejoins.
No, don't like that either.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.
Ciao. We have an open line today at 622 WIOD. This is all straightforward. This is scientific. This is the Emmis. Make no mistake about it. So how'd you like that Jack Mark, huh? WSRF, by the way, 2800 on your AM dial. Program it digitally, 3600 on your AM dial. It's the entertainment reports. He's got that signal all fixed up, boy. He's making a killing over there. And on the days when he's out of town, if I check with his secretary, I can have the honor of using his parking space. Real close to the expressway there where somebody can throw a brick, by the way. Here's Boynton Beach. Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon, Neil.
Buenos bon pomeriggio.
Yeah. Ready to take your survey.
Ready to rock and roll, huh?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. The Ron and Ron Show.
No way.
The William III News.
Yes, like him.
There you go, George. Brooke Daniels.
Yes, very good.
Karen Kay.
No way.
And our new jingles, our new old jingles.
No, they gotta go.
Okay, sir. Have a wonderful life.
Thank you.
And back to you. Boy, this is the way to get these people out of their doldrums, man. This is a great day. What a great way to kill a Thursday. Tomorrow we got All Request Friday, and then we got vacation in a couple of weeks. And after that, who knows? After that... Do you know what I'm saying? After that, who knows, laddie? Maybe we'll just be, squeezing the old bag blowpipe for a few months. Who knows what's going on? You never know with these people, with these goyim. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Are you a lady?
Far from it.
It says lady in Miami on 2. My God, it's a miracle.
No, tell Georgie effed up.
This isn't the Virgin Mary, is it? Okay, let's go, sir. The Ron and Ron radio program.
Sucks.
William...
The only two worse than Ron and Ron are Mike Emmerich and Chico Resch.
Excellent.
How's that?
Only Ron and Ron have more hair.
There you go.
William Milhouse Nixon III.
The worst.
Brooke Daniels.
She's all right.
Karen Kay.
The worst.
And the jingles and the rejoins.
Can it?
Okay.
Neil.
Yes.
Talk a little hockey with you.
Yes.
Last night I slithered over to my parents' house and they've got a big dish and
right.
what a difference in the CBC coverage.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
You got to see a real broadcast there with Bob Cole and Harry Neal and Ron McLean and Don Cherry on Coach's Corner, and what a great game, too.
It really was. I mean, I only caught the first period, and then I had to go, but...
I wish you would have seen the third period, man. 3-2 Colorado's ahead. Edmonton ties it up. Kelly Bookberger, the Moon Man, he gets the tying goal, and then with like 4 minutes left, they get the winning goal.
Yeah, that's what I saw this morning on
That's Smith, that Ryan Smith kid, boy, that's a player for you.
Yeah. Another thing, you think Edmonton really has a shot to beat them, or
no? I'm hoping. I'm pulling for Edmonton, but to be honest with you, it's going to be tough.
Yeah,
but at least they're putting up a hell of a battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, old Patrick didn't look too swift in the old first period.
He's wandering, man. His wandering days are coming back. I like it. Have a great day, pal.
Neil, that bagpipe bit is the best.
The best in history.
It really is. It's hilarious.
Okay, look out for that chanter. Okay, see ya. Remember Eddie Chanter? We have an open line in Dade, 622-9463. 622 WIOD. And here I always thought Eddie Chanter was Jewish. Here's Kendall. Hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you be?
Oh, I'd be fine.
All right.
All right. I want to participate.
Okay, let's participate. Ron and Ron.
Jackass.
Okay, William the Turd.
Oh, he's great.
See, George, not only do they like him...
stupid.
George! How about Brooke?
I like her laugh.
Karen Kay?
Oh, douchebag.
And the jingles, the WIOD, the John Ford Production Company.
Are you kidding?
Okay, and have a great day.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Be seeing you. Be seeing you. How's the prisoner doing? How's Patrick McGowan doing when we need him, huh? I'm going to go home and watch 400 episodes of The Prisoner today just for the hell of it, okay? So anyway, we had the Knots Landing lady started off. We've had no other comment about the fact that Knots Landing was back on there last night because we were hockey intensive, okay? I only saw like about 40 minutes total of it, and it was great. What's not to like? And then, of course, we had the body floating in the pool because he was drunk out of his mind, and Valine, whatever the hell, Valvoline, she pushed him and yanked him and didn't realize that he fell his ass in the pool. He's dead as a doornail, and now we're going to have a big song and a dance about that. And they're going to have to bring back Mac to investigate because he's running off because Karen's getting ugly as hell because Michelle Lee is 85 years old. It was great. Picked it up just where we left it off. Didn't see Pat Peterson, though. Damn it. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Yeah, Neil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'd like to take the survey.
You would like to take the exam?
Yeah.
Ron and Ron.
The worst.
Okay, William the Turd.
Unbelievably great. Only Phil Hendry could do better than that.
Brooke Daniels.
Terrible. She reminds me.
It reminds you?
Of Randy Rhoads, and it's, like, terrible.
Okay, Karen Kay.
I can't even describe how bad that is.
Indescribably bad. And the jingles.
Yeah, the jingles, I just want to tell you, Neil, the jingles are, like, pretty bad and all that, but there was one today, I don't know if it was a rejoin or what, that shows they have a sense of humor when they said you don't have to have Neil Rogers on to have a successful talk radio show. I couldn't believe they did that.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
So I'm saying, in general, they're pretty lousy, but that showed they had a little sense of humor. Or maybe they're even serious.
Well, maybe they really believe that. Let's hope it's real soon. Have a great day, and thank you so much.
Yeah, one other thing. That guy that was on before, that Schmendrick there that was talking about his parking spot.
Yeah, Jack Mark.
Yeah, he sounds a little insecure.
Really?
To put it mildly.
Well, turn over to 1990 on your dial right now, and you're going to hear some amazing crap.
Yeah.
Okay, just get a gas mask.
Yeah, okay.
Arrivederci.
Okay, bye.
Ciao. Yeah, WSRF, I'm going to promote the hell out of that station, man. Put that damn light bulb right off the thing, right off the dial, except when Craig is on. There's a good guy, is Craig Worthing, okay? You can turn off. I also have a memo here. It says you're permitted to turn off 1400 all day long until 8 to midnight when Craig Worthing's on. The rest of the day, when in doubt, shut it off. And tell Alice to grow a small pair. And by the way, they still haven't done his contract, I understand. The Paxton people are still diddling around, and there are rumors that Vegas is calling again. They just can never... Doesn't it sound familiar, George, huh? Doesn't it sound familiar, just like things that we went through? Just when you think that everything is all done and wrapped up, they just can't quite get their act together because, like Rana once said to me, we're not too good on contracts. Boy, talk about the master of understatement and underwear. We're not too good on contracts. Oh, God, is she something?
You heard me.
Here's a lady mobile in Davie. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready to participate.
Okay, ready to hop right in here.
Yep.
Ron and Ron.
Drek.
D-R-E with a capital D.
And a K at the end.
William Chaim Himmler III.
Okay.
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 Brooke Daniels.
Funny, cute, funny.
Cute, funny.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Karen Kay.
Idiotic, moronic, and made me a believer that it is possible to sleep your way to the top.
And the jingles and rejoins.
It's tolerable.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See how
Bye.
painless that was? See ya.
Bye.
Okay, well, see, we got a lot of people on here who ordinarily are real pussies, would never call and tango with me, because they don't like dancing with a fag, I guess. But ordinarily, like I said, we wouldn't hear from them. But today, doing this survey, we get them calling in here. So there's a method to my madness, okay? Even though it may sound like we're just here to kill 4 hours today, and you got that right. You got that right, baby, because what the hell else is the purpose of these shows? Are we going to save the world from itself? Are we going to reform mankind? Are we going to solve all the problems of society? You better believe we are, and that's going to happen in the next hour. But in this hour, we're doing something else. Next hour, we're going to talk about that guy with that $9,000 engagement ring and the other thing that she was talking about, the two bulldykes and that kid. In fact, that's going to be a new sitcom on ABC next year. Put them right back on top. Two bulldykes and a kid. Here's Weston. Hello. On a mobile. Weston? Weston's gone? Weston on a mobile on a purple line that Mobile 1 was paying for is gone? Oh, my God. We have an open line on the Mobile 1 line at Pound IOD. 1242 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. The 50-50 mix of today's hits.
She's going to be riding in the limo.
Right on the fenders.
Can I say we're going to mount her and dress her? What? It's a little deer talk, okay? Now what those hunters do, they throw them right on the
You know what I like about a good deer is a good rack.
That's what you look for.
Yeah.
And yesterday's favorites.
Jesus was nailed in his wrists and his hands.
But how could you have Palm Sunday? What are you going to have, wrists? How about limp wrist Sunday?
The best variety in South Florida. 610 WIOD. Feel our pain. 610 WIOD.
I had one in my mouth once.
Blue hands waving at me. Oh! Nothing but blue hands on my TV. Blue hands under blue sheets. And they got Nikes on their feet. I never saw the house smelling so nice. Now I'll have to lower my asking price. Nothing but containers lying on beds. All of them weird, all of them dead. Yes, blue hands waving bye-bye. Going to Syria, sweet night.
1247 at WIOD, and we have our critical final minutes of this survey because we've had 56 votes so far, and there's a column in here that is blank. Nobody else is even close to blank. There are 6 who say we never heard that show at night, but there are 50 votes on Karen Kay, and they all say they hate her like poison. All, each and every one. What do you got there? Okay, here we go. Here's the facts. Ron and Ron, listen once, painful, thumbs down, okay? Karen Kay, they should bring back they should bring back public hanging. All right.
Rectum.
Yeah. Brooke, getting better, thumbs up. There you go. Milford, almost entertaining, thumbs up. And we miss Phil. There we go. Great facts. Excellent. Thank you so much. That's the Alliance Professional Photo Lab. Thank you so much. Here's another one, the survey. This one says, our survey, that's, we should have been doing this all day long, damn it. God, am I slow. Now that we're almost done.
Survey said.
Yeah. Oh, there's that bell that they like, too. It fits in with the format. Let's see. Ron and Ron, just a small thumbs up. Now we'll put a big one there. They need it. They're dying over here. William Milford III, a big thumbs up. What did I tell you? They love him. Brooke, a big thumb up. Karen Kay, a big thumb down. And the Jingles, a bigger thumb down, even bigger than Aaron Kay. It says, I'm too scared to call in. Ba-ba-ba, beep-beep-beep. My youngest son is gay. He loves listening to you, too, also like Rick and Sud. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Here's a piano. A what? A piano piece on Michelle Gillen's. What does that say? I'm a human penis? I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, there you go. So you're right up to date, and we only got like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes to go until we're through with this, and she's got 7 minutes to go to get one yay vote. Do you think she's going to get one?
No.
Oh, my God. Is that going to be embarrassing or what? That's going to be mortifying, ain't it? Do you really believe she's going to get one positive before one?
No.
Here's Coral Springs. Hello.
Thank you for taking my call on WIOD.
And thanks for calling 610 WIOD.
I'd like to do your survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
A yuck sometimes.
Okay, that's a yes. Okay. William Schwartz.
Love him.
This guy loves him. Okay, Brooke Daniels.
Down.
And Karen Kay?
I'd like to be the first to vote thumbs up for her, but I can't. Thumbs down.
And the jingles?
Bad. Get rid of them.
And have a great day.
You too. Bye.
And thank you so much. Okay, he wanted to do it just because he's got such a soft spot in his thing. But even he couldn't do it. He wanted to do it. He was praying he could do it, and he said, I can't do it. I can't lie that bad. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 53 to nothing. 53 to nothing with 6 abstentions. 53 to nothing. What are the odds of that? Just somebody out of pity, out of just even Walter Sable calling in long distance, disguising its voice. Here's Deerfield. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, can I take your quiz?
You ready?
Yeah.
Ron and Ron show.
Sucks.
William the Turd News Guy.
He's all right.
Brooke Daniels.
Sucks.
Karen Kay.
The only thumb that she has up is in her ass, so...
Okay.
Down.
And the jingles and rejoins.
Sucks.
Okay.
Hey,
with me, it had to do with the agitating caller and that idiot from Cemetery Village, that Melrose guy, Melrose Place guy. Isn't that sad? So he got, at least I killed a few minutes on their show. I feel very honored now. I feel very proud that we killed a few minutes, even though there were many lies told, especially about calling, being in touch with them to syndicate my show. Isn't that interesting, since it was the other way around? And, oh, yeah, we think, yeah, right. Let's talk to David Katz up there in New York and see who called whom, okay? Let's cut the bullcrap and see who called whom. Who was interested in representing Neil Rogers, huh? You bullcrap artists. Too bad the movie lost money, too, by the way. Here's Boca. Hello. Boca.
Hello.
Buenos dias.
Hi, Neil. I'd like to take the survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
Couple of jerk-offs.
William the Turd.
I like him.
Brooke Daniels.
Oh, I love Brooke.
Karen Kay.
Sweaty do-bag.
And the jingles.
Oh, the jingles are lame.
Okay.
Hey, Neil, can I call somebody a douchebag?
Yeah?
Ken Minnerly, you're a hockey-playing, law-dispensing, cigar-smoking douchebag.
A puckhead.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have an open line, the out-of-town line, 1052. We only got about 3-4 minutes of this, and then we're going to be done. Then we're going to be done in the last hour. We're going to unload on you some of the most incredible numbers. And the news guy, by the way, William Milhouse Nixon III, who will not acknowledge me because I said yesterday something that he got very uptight and upset about, okay, like...
What an absolute asshole you are.
Which I thought fit right into that particular newscast, as in almost anyone he does. And he got all bent out of shape about that, but they still love him. He's way ahead, George. I'll give you the number in the next hour, but just suffice it to say, he's going to win big. Yeah, too bad. Okay, quit playing a crap in there. I'm telling you, you better watch yourself, Mr. Little Spick, little greaseball. That CT, he's looking for a job, I hear. Yep. In fact, I mentioned that to him the other day about that producer's job at QAM, and he said...
I wanted it.
Yeah. Here's Hialeah. Hello,
Neil,
some kind of a job. Yes, sir.
You see, Neil, I don't have to call all the time. See, I've been listening to you since my junior year in high school, man. So I don't need to take no freaking survey because I'm always calling.
And now you're 85.
No, come on.
Okay.
Okay, you want me to take it? I'll take it.
Take it.
All right,
how about the survey? Ron and Ron?
In the mornings, really early.
Okay, William the Turd?
Yeah, keep him.
Brooke Daniels?
No.
Karen Kay?
Hell no.
And the jingles and rejoins?
You want to know why, Neil? You have to do one. You have to do some for QAM, all right?
Yeah.
But keep the jingles for just until you leave, and then after that, burn them so that they don't have them.
So what does that mean?
Well, for now, keep them.
Okay.
And what else? Oh, Avalanche Oilers thing. Wouldn't it be the advantage to the defending team who was actually getting a goal put into their net to push the opposing player into the crease so that the goal doesn't get allowed?
Good point. Another reason that the rule sucks.
All right. See you, Neil.
Grazie mille.
Later.
Arrivederci. Grazie mille. Okay, let's get to these other ones here. Oh, look who we got on there, but he'll have to wait. Here's Boynton Beach. Hello.
Yeah, Neil, I want to take your survey.
Okay, Ron and Ron.
Terrible.
William the Turd.
He's great.
Brooke Daniels.
Love her.
Karen Kay.
I like her.
Karen Kay.
Somebody's got to give her a vote. I can't.
I want an honest answer.
I'd rather have Gilbert.
Jingles and rejoins.
I love the jingles.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. I knew he was full of crap. I mean, I would put it down if he was sincere, but you could tell he almost broke into laughter, okay? Couldn't keep a straight puss on the phone. It's one thing he can't keep a straight face, face to puss, but he couldn't keep a straight face on the phone. Speaking of a straight puss.
Okay, I'd like to take the survey.
Yeah, I bet you would. How about taking 2 aspirin instead? Let's go. You ready?
Go ahead.
Can you handle the pressure?
Yes.
I doubt it. Ron and Ron.
Downs.
William the Turd.
Excellent.
Brooke Daniels.
No way.
Karen K.
Stan Major's show on INZ with a touch of femininity. No.
And the jingles and rejoins.
If you like Dick, the campaign, then you like the jingles.
Okay.
No.
Good.
Dave.
And I hear all along I thought he didn't know Dick. So let's see. Should we live dangerously? Do 1 or 2 more quickly here? I mean, we got to give her a chance. We got to give her a chance. I mean, you can't possibly strike out. Every dog has its day. There's an old saying, if you throw enough crap up in the air, sooner or later, some of it will come down and hit the ground. I mean, there's got to be somebody out there. Somebody. We just hope they don't get in the next minute. Here's Hialeah. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Buenas to you.
I'd like to take the survey before
Ron
I do that.
Okay.
Thanks for the recommendation for the Emerald Coast.
Oh, great place.
Great place, man.
Probably
Great
see you there
place.
Sunday.
Go on Saturdays. There's no blue hairs on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, probably see you Saturday.
There you go.
Okay, Ron
All
and
right.
Ron.
No redneck humor.
William the Turd.
No, I'm like the other guy. Without Jennifer, forget it.
Brooke Daniels.
Yes.
Karen K.
The worst talk radio I've ever heard in my life.
And the jingles.
Oh, awful. Get rid of them.
Okay, thank you so
Thanks.
much. See you at the coast. Okay, that's it. I mean, I tried like hell. I milked it as long as I could. I squeezed it, I yanked it, I twisted it. That's it. Nothing left. So we'll tabulate them all during the newscast with award-winning journalist. Now, he didn't even know what award he won. He won the seal of approval from the WIOD Audience Award, in spite of the fact that George is highly pissed off about it. Adam is not too happy about it. Wayne is foaming at the mouth about it. And Rick is like tickling himself. He's so happy. Rick loves him. In fact, I heard him yesterday say...
I wanted it.
Rick only likes it because his wife likes him.
Oh, Rick's wife likes him, huh?
Like Jesus.
Rick's former... I see. His wife thinks that he's Jesus in drag. You don't mean Rick's wife, the former cheerleader, do you? Karen? 12:57 at WIOD. Hey, let me tell you right now, if your bank is screwing you around like Rick Riley's bank is screwing him around, hey, grow up here, will you, Rick? Go in there and say, I'm a big shot. Blow it out your ass. Give me my money. I'm going to Family Bank. That's what I did several months ago. And I realize your deposits will not be quite as large as mine are, Rick, but nevertheless, you got a substantial amount of cash you're making here. Take it to a bank where they're not going to screw up all your, I can't believe that story. Yes, I can. I can believe it because I've had my own horrible nightmare stories, and you all have too. Big banks are impersonal. They don't care no matter what their slogans are, no matter what they tell you. You're just a number in a computer. Even if you got millions, you're just a small, tiny wheel in their big thing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So get your ass over there. Tell them, give me all my money. Have a great life. I'm going to Family Bank. Family Bank offers you the lowest service fee in Broward. They got all the features of even the big shot banks. They got ATMs at all locations. They got drive-thrus that open every day of the week except Sunday, Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning, even Saturday morning 9 to noon. They got 7 convenient Broward locations, and they treat you like a mensch. They treat you like a real human being. They treat you with care and kindness. Go into the Sawgrass branch there, and if you treat them real nice, Matt will even pat you on the head. Family Bank, doing business the way you like, personal and friendly. Member FDIC.
610 WIOD. Neil Rogers. While you're goofing off at work.
But I'm not so friendly either.
610 WIOD.
It's the 1 to 2 hour.
I like it.
How do you like this so far? Let's take a poll on it, okay? I'm telling you, the machine's acted up today. You just can't get nothing to play. Well, that's okay. Gives us more time. Gives us more time to sink our teeth into this important thing. It doesn't? It was a little reluctant, I guess.
Oh, a mile is 5,280 feet. 5280, 5280. And everybody knows that a foot is 12 inches. 12 inches in length. That's 63,360 inches in a mile. That's 63,360 inches in a mile. Oh, the average body has 45 miles of nerve. 45 miles. That's 2,851,200 inches of nerve. Inches of nerve. And you are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of my nerve. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of mine.
Rectum.
All right. Yeah, exactly. 108 at WIOD. Maybe we could make a special dedication from that, huh? I don't want to mention anybody by name. Okay, here's the results. Here are the results of our massive commission study this morning of the WIOD audience, or what's left of it. Here we go. The Ron and Ron Show, man, they have a lot of work to do.
It's so embarrassingly true.
Look at that. 12-plus votes. Only one person that ain't never listened. And 51 in the negatory column. 12-plus, 51 thumbs way down. And like I said, lots of work to do. Unbelievable. William Henry Milford Nixon Schwartz Pupik Goldstein III. Like I predicted, the big wiener, in spite of all your outrageous comments and your refusal to deal with... Didn't I tell you this? I predicted it. I predicted it, man. I was right on target as usual. 47 yays and only 18 nays.
That's just stupid.
They love him. William Milford Milhouse Nixon Schwartz III is a smash. Make no mistake about it. And if Rick Riley could have gotten a vote, it would have been 547 to 18. Brooke Daniels, she was like up and down and back and forth, but in the stretch like a great racehorse, like a real thoroughbred, she came through, just pounding her hoofs down the stretch. And she could afford to lose a couple of pounds. 37 yays, 25 nays, and one who don't listen at that hour. 37-25. Not bad. Not bad for this very, kind of picky audience. I'm going to save this one here. The one I'm going to move to the bottom of the list now. Jingles and rejoins, all those real fancy schmancy things that you just absolutely see, the stuff that Boca Brian does, like this.
There's death all around. There's death all around.
Should have had a separate category.
WIOD, go to hell.
That would have probably gotten 100 rating.
There's death all around. There's death all around. At WIOD.
But anyway, so we had 10 positive and 49 negative on the new jingles on this John Ford, because after all, he's a creative monster. He's a creative freaking genius. 10 yays and 49 nays. Now we get down to the one category that I must confess. I read this, I announce it, I pass it along with considerable reservation. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so embarrassing. It is so mortifying. Now, what are these faxes? Let's see. WIOD should try a carnival atmosphere. On the next personal appearance, you could put Karen K in the dunk tank. Tie her to Jeff High, it says. Everything is fine except her. How do you like that? Woo! Even the faxers are getting psychotic. They're pissed off. Here's another one. Tell Jack Mark there's an opening for a waiter at Corky's. And I'm sure they mean the one in North Miami Beach on 163rd that's been closed for a year. Here's another one. It says, I heard that Karen K show for the first time a few days ago. I hate to say... Now, you're not being selective when you go through these, are you? Adam is going through these. I don't want to say he hates her like poison.
The worst talk radio I ever heard in my life was on WIOD.
Yeah, from 9 to midnight. It says, I have to say she was the worst talk show host I have ever heard. Her show makes the Ricky Lake Show look like National Public Radio. I could only keep it on for about 3 minutes until I couldn't take it anymore. It was like listening to a valley girl who thinks she's a genius. How does this Paxton guy think WIOD will survive? Another idiot who has it all figured out. Sincerely, Sherry. Okay, thank you, Sherry, for your perspicacious observation. Okay, here's one. It's okay. No more votes. Some of these other ones are voting. And this one, this guy only sends us 4,500 faxes. Okay, so blow it out your ass. Okay, did I get to the Karen Key number or yet?
The worst talk radio I ever heard in my life was on WIOD.
Okay, let's start with the people who never heard her yet. Okay, let's try to do this as gently as we can. 6 people just don't listen at night. Okay, that's understandable. They have no opinion. They never heard it. Thank God. 59 people voted in the negatory. 59 people said thumbs down, and most of them in a very heated and passionate manner. Most of them said like that, various forms of. And in the plus column, we've got a big fat oh! Let me say it again. In the positive column, in the thumbs up column, we've got the big oh! How do you like that? Now, what the hell does that mean? What are we going to do about this, huh? What are we going to do? I got you down. About this ridiculous situation here? Well, it speaks for itself. That's it. It speaks for itself, so there you go. And you certainly can't say I influenced it because the news guy was the big winner. He was the big winner, George. Hands down, going away, champion, 47-18. That was the overwhelming, the hot shot. That was the big success story today was William Preston Milford, Joan Schwartz, Billy Bob III. He won hands down. Okay, let's get some instant analysis on this from our perspicacious audience out there. Dade County 622-WIOD, Broward 767, toll-free outside 1-888-474, Purple Line, Pound IOD, etc. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Neil, God.
Yes, sir.
Got it figured out based on your poll. I now know who's going to replace you when you go down the dial.
Oh, Karen.
No, Robert Milford III.
Robert Milford III. He'll be great in like 2 minutes at a time. He'll be dynamite.
He's doing stand-up comedy now, isn't he?
He's sitting down. He's hunched over. He's doing hunch-over comedy.
Neil, between that and the jingles, I mean, the word you use, sophomoric.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a joke.
It's great.
It's got to stop.
Yeah. I hear the people down the end of the dial are pretty excited about it.
Hey, let me ask you this, Neil, in all sincerity.
Yes.
Being that Wayne's running the station over there.
No, he is not.
Well, doesn't he say what goes on under,
No, he does. No, he does not.
He's not behind the scenes pulling the strings.
No, he is not.
He's not.
Trust me.
And he won't be.
Absolutely not from 10 to 2. You can go to the bank on that.
Well, yeah, 10 to 2, but all the other stuff like now, isn't he? You said something the other day about Marlins or they can't talk about the Heat or something. So
that was 100 years ago. That was like months ago.
Okay, but is that...
He's not telling the Humper what to say. The Humper's been ripping him a bald spot.
Okay, good.
My good close friend, the Humper.
Is he going to buy that station? Or...
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Okay.
What does he have to buy it for when he can, get all this free crap out of them and they're paying him for the rights?
No, because now I see, Sports Channel and then the radio station and then what the hell's next,
Let me say it again. They're paying him $35 million. Why should he buy it?
Okay.
There you go.
God bless.
I rest my case. And have a great day. Okay. What is he saying? 114 at WIOD on a great Thursday, man. I would say this is probably one of the greatest things we've ever done in all the years that I've been on. In all 400 years that I've been on the air, this was one of the most productive, one of the most amazing things. And you notice there wasn't one person, either by fax or by phone, who, gilded the lily. They just let it all hang out there and stuck it right in your puss and let it just fall where it might. And it did. 115 at WIOD. Lorenzo's Italian Center in North Miami Beach is the place to find the freshest meats, vegetables, produce, and lots more. Sometimes you want to just enjoy a meal, and that's when you want to head to Lorenzo's Pasta Grill at the Cotillion Party Center. Those same fresh ingredients you demand for your own cooking go into all the appetizers, the entrees, the specials. Start your meal with a clams oreganata or a chilled jumbo shrimp cocktail. Then try one of the pasta specials served with garlic rolls and soup or salad, or a New York strip steak with burgundy braised mushrooms, caramelized onions, and a red wine butter sauce. And the traditional dishes like veal marsala. And try a glass of Lorenzo's Pasta Grill's homemade red wine. Lorenzo's Pasta Grill open Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 10 p.m., and Sunday till 9 p.m., and they offer on-premises or off-premises catering for 10 up to 10 zillion people. The Pasta Grill at Lorenzo's Italian Center, right on the corner of 163rd and Dixie Highway in North Miami Beach.
When Brooke Daniels is on the air, Key Biscayne rises in the water.
Ricky, hey, you are on 610 WIOD.
Joey Reynolds, God, he's going to take your job.
Oh, please, no more phone calls. We have a winner.
Brooke Daniels, weeknights, 610 WIOD. Wonderful Isle of Dementia. 610 WIOD.
This is the most disgusting program. I urge everyone to complain to this station.
New from K-Smell Records, the greatest body noises of all time. That's right, the greatest body noises you've grown to love, all on one CD. You'll get Impress Your Friends with this one. Or how about the acoustic version? How about this party favorite? And that's not all, you'll also get... Looking for a boot to the head? We've got it right here on the greatest body noises of all time. Act right now and you'll receive the greatest body noises of all time dance mix. Yes, it's the greatest body noises of all time from K-Smell Records. Get yours today.
I like it. Okay, 119 at WIOD. As we continue digesting and, trying to absorb the results of this amazing poll, huh? 59-0? 59-0? Is that possible? It is. Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How's it going?
Okay.
I wanted to take the thing. Can I take it anyways?
Sure, go ahead, just for fun. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Well, first let me tell you something else. Today on the Fat Black Bitch show, Sheldon Kennedy's going to be on.
Oh, no.
She's going to make him cry.
Isn't that something? Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Is he going to be wearing that little Roman faggy haircut again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's crying in the commercial.
Oh, do we have to hear those stories about his rectum and all that stuff again?
Exactly. It's going to be great, though.
Okay.
I never watched the show. I saw the commercial. I'm going to watch it just for that.
Don't miss that. And as you're watching it, I want you to conjure up in your mind how this 23 or 4-year-old strapping hockey player is being molested by this very fragile old pedophile.
After getting in his car and driving over to his house.
Right, and watching a little TV and kicking back and relaxing a little bit. Right.
Well, can I take the survey anyway?
Oh, yes, right. Here we go. It's Ron and Ron. William the Third.
Tengo mucho viejo en la punta.
Brooke Daniels.
Just liquor.
Karen K. And the jingles?
Nah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey, request?
Yes?
Can I hear the thing from Fatso with the jelly donuts?
The thing from Fatso? You mean the feeding frenzy?
Yeah, with the jelly donuts.
Oh, you got it.
Oh.
See ya. Oh, God. We don't want to play that. It'll get everybody frantic.
I like Lokschenkugel.
Pardon?
Noodle pie with chocolate chip ice cream.
Pound cake with chocolate chip ice cream is good.
Ring dings.
And chocolate chip ice cream. Wait, chocolate swirl ice cream, even better.
That's nothing. Did you ever suck the jelly out of a jelly donut and then fill it with chocolate swirl ice cream?
I like to stuff a jelly donut with Reese's peanut butter cup, then put it in a warm oven and let the chocolate and everything melt into the dough.
How about peanut butter and jelly on a chocolate-covered graham cracker?
With thin layers of banana on top.
Could I have a little lemon in my water, please? I make chocolate chip cookies with M&M's instead of chocolate chip.
They don't melt in your hands.
Yeah. Junior, can I have a little more lemon in my hot water, please?
Mr. Lapalato, lemon?
No, I'd like a little fresh orange juice squeezed in mine if you got it.
No, sorry.
Okay, then lemon.
The Crohn's, they got chocolate-covered orange wedges. The juice just dribbles down your chin.
Junior, could I have just a drop of honey in this, please? Just a drop.
A wedge of the actual fruit is covered with that thick, dark chocolate. You know?
Oh, boy. How'd you like to stuff one of them in a donut?
Get the honey, Junior.
Give him the honey, Junior.
It's in the cupboard, Tom.
Well, get it.
What else do they cover with that chocolate? I mean, besides the orange wedges, grapes, peaches,
strawberries.
Junior, the honey.
Those big, juicy stem strawberries are dipped into that dark, dark chocolate.
Get the honey. Get the honey.
Oh, darling, no.
there ain't nothing like it, baby. Get that.
Grab my junior, honey.
Exactly. One of the great movies of all times. If you're sitting around bored guess what's going to be on Sunday, by the way? The Last Dawn. Have you seen the previews for that? Mario Puzo. Thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll find out Monday. Is that a one-part deal, or is that like, we'll find out, like I said. Here's Tamarack. Hello. Tamarack. You notice how they just... Did you crank that up, or did they do it?
I believe in the future All-Star, and as he grows...
Oh, great. Okay, there's a stock guy. That means we better turn on the CNBC. That's probably a silent... look at that. Market's up 119. The Nasdaq's up 14. And the Standard & Poor's, and aren't we all, 12 points. So big deal. That's basically yesterday, yin and yang. It went down yesterday. It took a crap. Today it's going back up. Like I said, like going to the track, but they don't put on a good show. 2 open lines in Broward, 767-WIOD. 1 in Dade, 622-9463. Steve Kane, thumbs up or thumbs down. There's your new midday host. He'll be starting any day now. Steve Kane, produced by Nick Lawrence. It's going to be like old times' sake. Here's Sonny Isles on a mobile. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Neil Bazzini Rogers.
See.
William Milhouse, the Drek, is a pimp.
Yeah.
Garbage. Can I ask you a question?
The poll is over, sir. He won.
I know.
He won hands down. He won overwhelmingly.
Yeah, but I got on the line officially before the 1 a.m.
Well, don't count. Too bad. We closed the poll.
Right. Yeah, but I got my point across.
Okay.
Listen, Neil, question for you. That piece of garbage that called you a couple of weeks ago from Pembroke, not from Pembroke, from Century Village.
Which piece of garbage was that?
Well, let me give you an example. You have your chronics, faxers, and callers, correct? You won't even give them the time of day.
Yeah.
You make mention that there's Drek on the phone and Drek in the fax, and you just blow it off.
Yeah.
Well, Howard, he basically treats this guy, or this is the same thing with Howard. However, he gives him at least 30 to 40 seconds of airtime. He at least does him that favor. The treatment that you heard him receive from Howard that you played so generously this morning is the exact kind of treatment this guy gets. This guy's garbage. He's not associated with that show at all.
Yeah.
And I think the hostility that Howard has is more towards him as opposed to the poor victims that he victimizes, such as you or any other radio station.
Yeah.
The guy is a nut.
Well, that's what it sounded like to me, because he was denying that he said all this crap to me, which we all heard him say it, and then Howard said, yes, you did, et cetera, and so on.
Oh, I hate this guy. This guy's mentally retarded.
Well, the guy that called here just called to try to stir up a bunch of crap, but luckily one of our spies out there, as you heard, had it on tape, and we had it like in a heartbeat.
I wish I had on tape the kind of dialogue that is really carried across with this guy Melrose.
So why does he put him on? Why does he invite him on his show if we can turn him around a little bit?
You know why? Because the guy is such a loser, he gives him some material.
Yeah.
So people can see how he treats this guy like garbage. And yeah, it's true. You know, you can spit on him and he open his mouth.
Yeah, but after the first 200 times, don't we know he's a loser already?
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. He's horrendous.
Is he worse than William the Turd?
William the Turd at least is a professional. This guy is nothing, zero.
So in other words, he's just an amateur chronic.
In other words, Howard Stern will send him out to events and he'll get arrested. For example, when the O.J. trial was going on in L.A., the second trial, do you remember there was a guy carrying like a skeleton hanging up? Every time you'd see the news reports, you'd see a guy with like a skeleton.
Not really.
Or a cross behind O.J. yelling, murderer, murderer.
Yeah.
That was this ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
he had a good point anyway. I like that.
Huh?
He had a good point.
Well, yeah.
I'm starting to like this guy.
Exactly, but that's what he is. So he's a chronic, and if you give him time on the air, he loves it.
Never again. Never happen again.
Please, if you can do that, you'd make me very happy.
Okay.
Go Sabres.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you, pal.
Oh, man.
And by the way, I guess he didn't get my message yesterday. OJ, we don't want you here. Here they got this big celebrity golf tournament coming up this weekend, and for a very good reason, which is a good cause, one of those charities. And it's going to get all screwed up. It's already getting scooting up. It's scooting. Because they got cancellations, because OJ, he was part of a group that paid to be in a... Well, that's a pretty lame excuse. Tell him to give him his money back. We don't want him here, okay? Nobody wants to be associated with him, with that murdering piece of dreck. Oh, well, the juice... and then, of course, they had these 3 black guys who are involved with a charity thing with a golf part of it, and they didn't want to talk. Oh, they got nothing to do with the juice. Anybody that calls him the juice, he ought to be getting the juice, is what he ought to be getting. Boy, did that frost my ass. Get him out of town. We don't want him here. Send him someplace else. And I noticed they kept showing all these shots of him playing golf out there the other day. And, man, he was just running around and whacking it, and the ball, too. Didn't look like that arthritis was bothering him in the least bit.
Do we know the name of that golf course that let his ass in there?
No, we do not. Well, we'll find out. And then, in fact, William the Turd just got through saying that it was supposed to be at Doral, and they've moved it to an undisclosed place because they don't want somebody offing them there. Or for whatever reason, because they're probably too embarrassed at this point. Get out of here, O.J. Go find somebody who likes you somewhere. Like maybe the Heaven's Gate people know where to go. 129 at WIOD. The heat's got him boiling at Kendall Toyota. Well, kind of like lukewarm today. The heat keeps on rolling, right? That's what it says here, even though they lost last night. Edwin Pope says they choked. Well, they've choked those prices down to a bare minimum at Kendall Toyota. See, I told you we'd fit something in here. Kendall's got prices that will knock your thing right off. Just listen to these ridiculously low prices on great brand new 1997 Toyotas. 97 Tercels from just $99.91. Brand new Corollas from just $10,991. Brand new 97 Tacomas from just $10,791. And brand new beautiful Camrys starting at just $15,991. You can't beat the prices anywhere. You can't beat the service. You can't beat their TV show. You just can't beat it. So instead of sitting around trying to beat it, get in your car and head for Kendall Toyota just south of Dayland on US 1. Prices include all rebates and incentives on approved credit. Quantity is limited, so hurry on down.
The opinions expressed on WIOD are those of Neil Rogers.
Okay, amen. You got it down perfect, man. You got the formula.
There are other opinions, but not for long. 610 WIOD.
Kill Nicole.
Was a better time for frying the juice. Oh, he can't get loose. He might have killed his wife and Ron Goldman. They may be frying the juice. Evidence coming in is making O.J. look bad, but he isn't sad. His lawyers are Rocky Shapiro. Oy! And Alan Dershowitz, too. Rocky Shapiro's getting Marcia Clark's goat. She's trying to prove that O.J. cut both their throats. Shapiro says that O.J. was home, just back from McDonald's waiting for a limo. Cowlings was trying to help O.J. escape, but he wouldn't take a chance to get a ticket. Oy! And now they're frying the juice. Well, O.J., the time's fast approaching when your trial starts, and we wish you the best. We hope you're not guilty. The Simpson saga absorbs us more each day. What can you say about DNA, Judge Ito? Will you be frying the juice? Now life is different for that Buffalo Bill. Oh, why did he kill and leave a bloody trail behind him? They'll soon be squeezing the juice. The cast of characters are crazy indeed. Just watch the news and you'll see what I mean. Ballerina Marcia and Cato were in love. And did that detective plant that bloody glove? You turd. Well, there never was a better time for frying the juice. Oh, he can't get loose. He might have killed his wife and Ron Goldman. They might be frying the juice.
Just lick them.
Put him on a bus, okay? Put him on a Greyhound. Get him out of town. Put him on a motorcycle. Put him on a something. Put him in a box. Get him out of here, okay? We don't have enough problems of our own. We don't have enough swill. We don't have enough lowlives. We don't have enough crap down here. We got to have him here as the frosting on the old cake. We have an open line on the purple line there, the mobile one-line pound IOD, and a pair in Broward, 767-9463. Major bulletin, by the way, in our survey that we took 65 calls earlier. Karen K, no positive calls, 59 negatives, and 6 who the hell is that? A major, it's breaking news. It's on the AP wire. It's on from coast to coast. Embarrassment. Here's Miami Beach. Hello. Miami Beach.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Okay.
Hey, listen, as far as where the Ripper played in golf, that was Miami Lakes.
Miami Lakes, huh?
Yeah, you want to buy my house?
No, thanks.
I'm moving out.
I'd give it away. I'd just throw the keys on the ground and run like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of doing that with mine. Listen, as far as the award-winning journalist, I know what award he won.
Yeah?
They call it the Grulo Award.
Yeah?
That's una pinga dentro ese culo.
Okay. Oh, man. That not only killed him, it just about...
wrecked him.
You're right. Wow. Whew. I don't think I'm ever going to be the same again. That was just a little bit more than... I'm not even... I have no idea what he said, but I know a little piece of it.
Now, why'd you dump that?
I didn't dump anything. I didn't dump nothing. We have an open line in Dade, 622-WIOD. We have one in Broward, 767-9463. This survey, man, seems to have, like, affected the mentality. The people out there don't know whether to scream or eat 45 bananas. And by the way, if we have to watch Don Imus licking his banana on MSNBC once again, God, put a bag over it first. Here's a lady in Pompano. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know whether they're first-time caller, long-time listener. I have a question that I want to ask you.
Yes.
It's about gays and fags.
Gays and fags.
You know, a gay guy and a fag guy.
Well, what's the
difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
The gay guy wears pants.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And the fag wears an earring in his right ear.
Oh, yeah?
The gay guy wears earrings in his left ear.
A gay guy. Oh.
Okay, and have a great day. We have an open line in Broward, 767-9463. We have one in Dade, 622-9463. Two on the Palm Beach and out-of-town lines, 1-888-474-9463. So why doesn't he tell us he won that award? You might have liked him a little bit better, George. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello, Nick.
Oh, boy. See, that's that monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. Isn't that sad? Isn't that pathetic? I mean, I really can't believe that this little Julio would come on the air here on a high class, on an important radio show and say something like that.
I had one in my mouth once.
Two open lines in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. All you little Julios out there, they're busy playing with each other. Just give it a rest, let it heal up for a few minutes and relax, okay? Take a deep breath and get out your bagpipe. It's my bag, boy. Here's a mobile in Lake Worth. Hello.
Neil, thank you for taking my call.
And thanks for calling 610 WIOD.
I'll tell you, that little brat, that Karen Kay, I got to tell you something. It is amazing what goes on in that show every single day.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I had to go ballistic yesterday. I mean, I've been trying to restrain myself, but yesterday I lost control.
This is a little brat,
because I have never heard such contrived, such embarrassing, I mean, taking one little paragraph. I mean, if that's what somebody thinks is homework, if that's what somebody believes is the idea of motivating people to call and getting people to tune in and listen, and somebody needs some serious help.
Can you believe that the sex is actually about 5 times better than this one? Randy Rhoads is like Einstein in comparison.
Yeah, Randy's starting to look pretty good right now.
I got to tell you, I mean, you've had even the Madam on a couple times filling in spots. Even she was better than this.
Yeah.
This is horrendous, though, what's going on.
Even Randy Martin is starting to look good.
Is that the guy on After Her?
No, that was a broad that we had on like 80 years ago. Don't you remember Randy Martin?
No, I don't. Who's the guy that's on now just trying to break in who sounds so morbid it's not funny?
Oh, Ski Fortemski, yeah.
Ski, yeah, no Ski, whatever his name is there. I mean, he's also, what's his story? You don't even talk about this one because he really blows.
Well, he's like Karen Jr. She's breaking him in. She's training him.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
She's training him in how not to do a talk show.
Tell me, you think they all went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting?
I think they went to Bowder College and took a course that John Ford taught.
Neil, thank you. In closing, Peter Gonzalez, lick me.
Okay. So anyway, he forgot the Sheik. Oh, how could we forget the Sheik? There was another real winner. See, are these people all tone deaf, all these program directors and consultants? Don't they have an ear? Can't they hear something? Can't they hear with their own 2 ears if somebody sounds, forget about good or bad, just beginning like they even belong on the air in the first place? Like the Sheik?
Remember, he's Neil Rogers without the drops.
And like Warren Cromartie? Oh, sorry. And like squeaky voice kids like that I don't want to mention no names, but who obviously don't belong on the air. Do you know what I'm talking about? How can you call yourself a program, anything? How can you call yourself a radio person and put somebody like that on the air whose voice is annoying as hearing something on a blackboard? One of those 8 awful sounds, man. Terrifying. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Neil?
Great.
First-time caller.
All right.
Hey, listen, what's going on with this OJ guy, man? You know, he went to trial. You know, he was, he was found acquitted. So what's going on?
Yeah, what about the second trial?
Oh, forget about the second trial, man. It's like one.
Oh, forget about this. In other words, you just pick and choose whatever's convenient for you, huh?
No, you know how it is,
Yeah,
man.
blow me. Get out of here. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. Another little argumentative spick trying to stir up a bunch of crap. Hey, what's going on with this OJ stuff? Yeah, come on, get a life, get something to say, get some material, okay?
You know.
Huh?
You know.
You know what?
You know. He kept saying you know.
Did he?
You know.
I didn't know. 2 open lines in Dade. We've had a magnificent day here today. It's been sensational. We had a great lunch, which even Harry Penis was involved in and enjoyed and licked every drop, and the food, too. What the hell is not to like? And all of a sudden we're being dragged down into the mung by a few Julios out there who just can't get over the fact that they have that grotesque elephant-like sleeve that they can't get off their bodies. They keep yanking on it and tugging it, and it won't go away. They keep pulling and pushing and yanking and twisting, and that damn thing just will not disappear. But I can't help you, man. I can't help you unless you want to grow up and go for the big one. As in...
I have no foreskin.
143 at WIOD. You know, if you want to get your carpets looking just like brand new, and I know every time I say that you think, boy, this guy exaggerates just a little bit. I've told you 45 million times that I never exaggerate. And I don't, not in this case. I mean, Dry Concepts does such a beautiful job on your carpeting. Everybody's going to say, look at that. You're such a big spender. You must have hit the lottery. You got brand new carpeting installed all over the house. And guess what? You didn't, but you can tell them you did if it makes you feel better, if you want to be a big spender. Because Dry Concepts have that unique patented method they've been doing for years and years and years down here that sucks out the deepest down dirt way down there in your fibers of your carpet, makes your carpets look brand new, keeps them cleaner a hell of a lot longer. Your carpets smell lemony fresh because they apply disinfectant as they're doing a job. And, of course, they give you a written guaranteed price up front. By the time they get done, the carpet's dry in 2 or 3 hours. You're ready to go with a big smile on your puss. And a nice little rose that they bring you to when the job is done. Look out for the pricks. So if you want a great job, your carpet's looking brand new, and your furniture and drapery and whatever else you want cleaned, like a magic, like a miracle, call our good friends at Dry Concepts. Man, nobody does it like them. In Dade, 930-3636. 930-3636. In Broward, 581-4739. 581-4739. And in Palm Beach, 930-4739. They are simply the best in the business. Dry Concepts.
610 WIOD, where you don't have to sit through this.
Hi, everybody. This is Regis Philbin.
And this is Kathy Lee Gifford.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut up!
To get to this.
Let's get that going. And let's get... I told you we'd have a lot of laughs today, baby. Oh, there, now I'm starting to laugh like she does. It's like a freaking disease.
610 WIOD. 610 WIOD. The countdown continues. Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2.
610 WIOD.
Hey, asshole.
Eight sounds that you hate, but I'm an idiot and I think they're really great. I doubt that you can handle 1 or 2, much less all 8. 8 sounds that you hate. The men from the boys, they will surely separate. I'll tell you what they are. Guaranteed you'll go, yeah. I like fingernails on a blackboard. When people crack their neck or their knuckles. When I rub styrofoam together, that just makes me chuckle. 8 sounds you can't stand, which you could tolerate if you were half the man I am. Add to the list of 8 a fork and a knife, scraping on a plate, scraping on a plate, scraping on a plate. Here's one I really love. You might want to try it. Give me feedback in my headphones. Oh yeah, that's more like it.